Long overdue. We're back in the building. Shout out to everyone listening to the stream. Big up yourselves. If you just jumped on, yeah, it was silent for a minute. I know. Don't trip, innit? Like, we got a couple of people going to be jumping on today. We've got some good discussions coming your way, so just stay tuned in, stay locked. And I hope everyone's having a good one, man. It's been mad hot out there. The sun is blazing right now. Yeah, the sun is going crazy out there. I don't know how they're keeping people on lockdown with these type of weather, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's for the greater good, innit? I'm not even complaining no more. Do you know like that? It's for the greater good. So big up everyone who's out there. Out to everyone who's ready to jump into the chat. Out to Peniros Mind. Oh, is that you? Yeah, you jumping in now? Yeah, I just see you, my brother. Oh, what's popping?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you still.
What's going on, my brother? Long time still.
I know, man. I know. You know, life takes over sometimes, man. It gets like this.
That's how it is. It's hectic right now.
Trust me.
It's hectic times, man. You see all this craziness going on right now, and damn, what a way to come back, though, Shift. You know what I mean? What a way to come back, like with this guy. That's this poor guy. You know what I mean? That's been murdered. You know what I mean? Like wow. You know?
I know. I've heard about it, man. I don't know the exact schematics of what happened or what exactly went down. I just know it don't sound good, you know. And it's a brother at the end of the day who didn't deserve it, man. Like, come on, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know what? Can you still play stuff on in the background?
Kind of, yeah. Well, if I like just play it through the microphone, I suppose I could run that.
Oh, you can't do it on video. Because
I
I actually done a video on. No, I actually done a video on this type of thing before, and I thought maybe we could maybe just run that for about 10 minutes while everyone's jumping in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because
play the video.
Yeah, there's a little bit of it because it's a very important video. So basically, the video is if you look on the channel, is a video called "The Police Are Shooting Innocent People." I done it last year.
On your channel, yeah?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get the video. Let me find it while we're talking.
Because this type of thing has been going on for so long, you know, and it's nice to hear the people's voices, you know, expressing how they feel about it. But I don't know. What about how the other people felt, you know, that lost their people as well? You know what I mean? And it's like, why we have to wait for someone else to get shot or get killed every time to put so much energy into it, but still not do nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not condoning violence, you know. I'm not condoning violence. I'm not telling anyone that they should go out there and take advantage of people and whatnot, you know. Yeah. But this thing's been going on for so long. Like, what was the one back in the day with the police? Rodney King.
Yeah.
Rodney King, when he got stopped by the police and he got beat up by about 8 of them or something like
that. Yeah, something. I remember something like that. I remember Rodney King's name still. That definitely rings a bell. I'm trying to find this video, but I'm struggling to find it. Hold on. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to share the screen, and then you can go through them with me, innit? You can tell me which one when I hover over it or whatever.
I won't lie. Sometimes I get lost in the videos as well because there's quite a few up there now.
Yeah, you know when there's so many videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to scroll right down. Or if you scroll right down past the hidden technology ones, past that one.
Yeah.
And hold on, it's past that. Boy, it's quite a few videos, isn't it? Right, so I've got a video called "Police Killing Unarmed Citizens."
Yeah. Can you see that page now? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the page. But you got to click on videos. Click on video, then scroll down.
Scroll down. Yeah.
All right, keep going. Keep going. What you're gonna see, the front picture is gonna have like a police car there with Keep going.
Yeah,
keep going.
You've done a lot of videos, didn't you?
Yeah, quite a few, innit?
Yeah, you've done a lot of videos. What, Jersey City shooting?
No, keep going. Keep going. That's it. You see it? Police killing unarmed citizens.
Hold on, let me just put the mic in place.
Welcome back to Peniros Mind. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Now, there's a little video that was posted up on Facebook not too long ago.
Can you hear that?
Check it out. Yeah, good to go. Yeah, it's good to go.
I'm gonna get you. Tell them they don't need to come. All right? Yes. Okay. Go ahead and call them. I'm gonna take you to jail, and then I'm gonna ink on the car. Before that, no. I can't call them if you don't open the door. Why can't you? Because I want to put my. Use your phone. It's in your lap right there. I just don't want to put my hands down. I'm really sorry. I'm just. You just do what you want. No. After you wait too many videos of problems. But you're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right? And all videos you see, if you see white people get killed, you have.
I don't know what's in his heart, but I certainly know what came out of his mouth.
Now, after seeing and hearing that clip, how does that make you feel? As black people, how does that make you feel? You know how it made me feel? It reminded me of every single one of these videos. Just remind ourselves of a few of these videos after seeing that disgusting clip.
The video released overnight by his lawyer. Kinsey in the yellow shirt works at an assisted living facility. And the man at his feet is a 23-year-old with autism who ran away from the group home. Listen as Kinsey talks to police. Kinsey even tries to calm the young man with autism. At some point, one of the officers shoots Kinsey, but he survives and speaks with Fox station WSVN from his hospital bed, recounting what he told that officer.
And I'm telling him again, sir, there's no need for a firearm. I'm unarmed. He's an autistic guy. He had a toy truck in his hand. When he hit me, I'm like, I still got my hands in there. I said, no, I just got shot. And I'm saying to myself, like, sir, why did you shoot me? And he said his words to me, he said, I don't know.
The charge facing a white police officer in the U.S. state of Oklahoma who fatally shot an unarmed black man whose car had broken down and blocked a road. Terrence Crutcher's final moments were captured on a police video that shows him with his hands in the air shortly before he was shot. If convicted, policewoman Betty Shelby faces at least 4 years in jail.
San Diego have shot and killed a man they say assumed a shooting stance during a confrontation. This picture is from video being reviewed in El Cajon. Officers received a call about a man acting erratically. They say 30-year-old Alfred Olango was shot after pointing an object at them, though they do say that object was not a gun.
Stay with me. This is Diamond Reynolds streaming live on Facebook from her cell phone, just moments after her boyfriend, Philando Castile, was shot by police during a traffic stop over what she says was a broken taillight. She says Castile told the officer he was carrying a licensed gun.
So he's licensed to carry. He was trying to get out his ID and his wallet out his pocket, and he let the officer know that he had a firearm and he was reaching for his wallet. And the officer just shot him in his arm.
The police officer pointing his gun into the car. Reynolds calm and clear. Her young daughter in the back seat.
Waiting for that. I will, sir. No worries. I will. He just shot his arm off. We got pulled over on Larpener.
I told him not to reach for it. I told him to get his hand open.
You told him to get his ID, sir, and his driver's license. Oh my God! Please don't tell me he's dead. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that.
Keep your hands where they are. Please.
Yes, I will, sir. I'll keep my hands where they are. Where's my daughter? You got my daughter?
Then officers, guns drawn, order Reynolds out of the car.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
Now on the ground, she never stops live streaming.
They threw my phone, Facebook.
Police perform CPR on Castile on the street. Reynolds now detained in a patrol car, her cell phone still recording.
I don't know if he's okay or if he's not okay.
Their daughter's still with her. Reynolds finally breaks down.
I can't really do because they got me handcuffed. I can't believe they just did this.
It's okay, I'm right here with you.
Philando Castillo, a supervisor at a school cafeteria where kids loved him, was taken to the hospital and died.
There's footage of people being shot in front of their kids. Like, these police are demonized. Why is it they always make these funny sounds after they pull the trigger? Because you're acting. It's either you're acting or you're really not built like that. But I can tell you something now. Most of these police that have got these guns, they're corrupted in their brain. Or they've done too much or they've seen too much themselves.
Former North Charleston police officer Michael Slager was here on the witness stand trying to convince jurors he's not a murderer, saying that he killed Walter Scott in 2015 because at the time he says he felt threatened.
And at that point I made the decision to use lethal force because Mr. Scott never stopped. He was always dangerous.
The prosecutors asked how dangerous could Scott have been as he was running away from the officer unarmed.
Last hour, police released CCTV footage from the scene of the shooting, a petrol station in the city of Berkeley. The confrontation takes place in the top left-hand corner. The St. Louis police car pulls in, the white officer responding to reports of theft from a cash machine. He gets out, starts to talk to the two suspects. Then, according to senior officers, one pulls out a gun and points it over the bonnet of the car. The officer fires 3 shots, killing the alleged gunman.
Pulled over in a Jaguar for allegedly running a stop sign, a routine traffic stop. Bridgeton, New Jersey police officer Brahim Days on the passenger side of the car.
Hey, you got a driver's license?
Just seconds later, the officer jumps back, pulls his gun, seemingly stunned by what he saw inside the car. It's all captured on police dash cam video on December 30th. This is where everything changes between the officers and passenger Jerome Reed.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Don't move. Don't you move. Don't you move. Get him out the car, Raj. We got a gun in this glove compartment.
A gun in the glove compartment. Watch as Officer Days on the right, with his own weapon in his right hand, uses his left hand to pull out from the car what appears to be a large silver gun. Watch again. Suddenly, the warnings escalate.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna shoot you. You're gonna be dead. I'm telling you. You reach for something, you're gonna be dead. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
On the dash cam video, Reed can be heard telling the officer he isn't reaching for anything. Then, this.
He's reaching. He's reaching. Show me your hand.
It's unclear, but Reed sounds like he's saying he's going to get out of the car. His hands at his chest.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't move. Don't you move.
Shots fired. Officer Days, who is black, appears to fire first, possibly as many as 6 shots. Officer Roger Worley, who is white, appears to fire once from the other side of the police car. Reed collapses on the ground. The driver of the car, who had both his hands visible out the window, is handcuffed.
I don't even care if the funeral gets flagged. I don't care, because I'm not scared of them.
And he said straight, put him on the ground, bro, like dare somebody to touch him.
You can hear the man's voice recording this. The person you see here is 23-year-old.
Yo.
Mic check.
Yeah, can you hear me good, yeah?
Big up the sessions in the house.
Yeah, big up the sessions and the man there. Log back in and then I can put you in the room. I think your thing just kept timing out so like what's your reception when you jump in, yeah? So what was you saying to us about this video now? Let's get back into this video.
The whole point of, I just wanted to refresh people's brain. And because the reason why is because this poor innocent man's been killed, but it's like people are acting like this is only just started to happen. You know what I mean? And as you see do you see the video with the 2 police officers either side of the car letting off shots? And then what do they say afterwards? He had a weapon on him. You know what I mean? So it's the same stuff that they've been doing for the last 20 years. So I wanted to just refresh people's mind with that video and show people the extent that they go to and the disrespect and the demonization that the police have got to. But the thing is that people have to understand is that some of these police are demonized because they've been told to be like this. Do you understand? So
yeah,
there's a percentage of people that, you know, that are really, like the video I done the other day on my channel about, you know, there's a percentage of policemen that really doing this police work because they want to help people. Do you understand what I'm saying? But then there's another percentage of people that are demonized.
Yeah.
And these are orders that are given to them to act out these things. Who just jumped in the room there?
Yo.
Peter, what's going on, bro?
What's going on? Yo, Chef.
What's going on, man? You good?
Yeah, man, definitely. What have you been watching?
No, we're just watching some, that was just a video basically I done last year of just like back-to-back unlawful killings by the police, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't get a lot of views in it, which was quite strange. You know, some people, they're into different type of things these days, but it's just a little refreshment of, you know, the situation that happened the other day and that this has been going on for a long time. So...
They charged that policeman with murder and manslaughter, innit?
Oh, when did he get charged?
I think not long ago.
Did he get charged after they burnt down the police station, or was it before?
It's definitely after.
Yeah, yeah. And I thought
you can't look at it like that, though. You can't look at it like that, though, Paul.
The reason why I look at it like that is. The reason why I look at it like that, because there's been a lot of officers that have been let off of that situation.
Yeah, but I think sometimes black people's got to just kind of look more positive and not kind of leave the negative, because it's a start, isn't it? Everyone wanted the guy to be arrested. He's now been charged for murder. What everyone was saying. You see what I mean? So instead of us is trying to dig out some negative, try to be a bit more positive and work together more, innit?
Yeah, but we still got to break through.
The negativity just divides us all, bro. Keeps us all divided. You see what I mean?
To
be honest, go on, Chief.
No, I hear you lot still. This negativity thing, man, it's not good, man. Like, and at the end of the day, like, I'm not liking what I'm hearing. Do you feel what I'm trying to say? So when I heard about it, I'll be honest. The first instance where I heard about it, I was like, you know what? Just you putting those words together, you know, the guy is innocent and he got shot by a policeman. And he ain't even done nothing wrong. That I'm just thinking, I don't want to hear about it. It's just gonna wind me up. I'm just gonna be angry.
Yeah.
Do you know, like that? Because at the end of the day, some people are heartless and they don't care, but not everyone's like that. I'm one of them people, innit? If you told me stuff like that, I'll be pissed off. I'll probably be pissed off the whole day. You know, thinking about it, talking about it, and I thought, you know what? I gave myself a break from it, but it is a lot. It's a lot to do with, man. You know.
Well, for me, the negativity doesn't bother me. Hence my channel, because everything's negative what these people are doing and the elites are doing. So it's something that you can't jump over it. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It might be negative, but at the same time, it still needs to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
No, but what I mean is,
yeah.
What I mean when I say negative, like I'm not like digging. I'm just saying, you get me? It's like if you check black people, it's always got to be something negative first for some reason. Like before he got charged, every black person and even some white people and other nationalities were screaming, "Make sure you charge him for murder." That's what everyone was screaming. And I just said that, and the first thing you said was it before or after the fire?
Yeah, there's a reason why I'm saying it.
Everyone should be like, yeah, you know what? Cool. It's a start.
No, but there's a reason why I said that, though. The reason why I said that is because there's been situations where black people have been killed, like just played in the video, and nothing happened to the guys. You know what I mean? They just got relieved of duty. So does it have to take a fire for man to get that murder charge? Because there's a lot of things going on in Minnesota right now. They burned down the police station, right? And there's madness is going over there. You know what I'm saying? So did it have to go that far for it to get to the murder charge? Because that's what I'm thinking. That's why I asked you, was it before?
That ain't the first time a rights happened over that. It's like your brothers. Remember what your brother said the other day? What was very true. If someone can organize 1 million people to march and you still don't see no change, like, come on.
I see you man's point, because at the end of the day, a man going to jail, don't get me wrong, he's paying for the crime, innit? So he's paying for the injustice that's happened to some extent, but that injustice still continues to happen in society. You know, he's just one man. He's not even the tip of the iceberg when it comes to dealing with the actual problem. So, you know, it's still a lot, man. It's a lot to do with, man.
And that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. So
yeah, we just got to just kind of just hope that, because it's one thing charging him, but I'm still just want to see what the sentence is going to be more than anything.
Yeah, and what's going to be the
backlash? Is he going to get the same
the
sentence as a normal person? Still?
Yeah, because that's the real reality.
Very much.
Yeah, if there's not going to be no backlash on the actual force and something's not going to change, then it's like a pointless exercise. It's like the man died for nothing.
Yeah, definitely. Because my man in America, you have 40 years plus for what my man's getting charged for.
So if it was a random person, yeah.
You see what I mean? Because that was no police protocol. If you get taught to use that type of force in your police training, that's a madness.
That's a lot of body.
As a normal person looking in, that was no police protocol what you done there. Made a man beg for his life. That's a madness, man.
And didn't even give his life to him. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a sad situation, most definitely. But yeah, I can understand what you're saying about, you know, people with negative over it. I get it. But, you know, we have to just
you see with things like this, yeah, we just got to learn to kind of pull ourselves together, and whatever type of positive we can push forward in a positive way, try to do that more.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Because that's what will get noticed more than negativity. Negativity is expected from us.
Yeah, you can try to get a positive out of, but don't forget it's still negativity that you're trying to get a positive out.
Let me say one thing
but at the same time, you got to realize within our community there's a massive problem anyway, brother, amongst ourselves.
Yeah, most definitely.
I was kind of touching on that still, but also, like, let me just say big up to everyone who's in the chat, like out to man like Tug, King H, Torrock, like out to all the usual suspects that follow the show. Big up Mosslands Minds if you're out there. Jump on, brother. Yeah, I just thought I'd say that quickly.
Yeah, where's Mossy?
Sure, there ain't no one in the back room because you had me in there for a bit still.
Nah, I'm watching it.
Yeah, Bemis is supposed to jump on too. And big up everybody watching the videos. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up everyone in the chat. Definitely waiting for the show to come back. You know, like she just said at the beginning, sometimes we got things to do, things get in the way of it, you know, and sometimes we can't all link up at the same time and have the chat, so it gets a bit peak sometimes. But the chat's always going to be on definitely every week, so definitely look out for it. And also look out for the posts that we do on YouTube as well. Sometimes we do post to let you know that the show's coming on, so be sure to check that out. Right, I'm gonna get Mossy on. So yeah, guys. So basically, you know, this poor fella has been murdered, and
how long ago was that one, Pete?
What one?
The one that's on there now.
Oh, that's a video with that's got about 9-10 different killings.
How long ago did you make that one?
I made it last year. I think this before summer. I think.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's madness.
Yeah, I made it last year.
But even America, that's what, the second black man in what, a month?
Yeah, because
how long ago was the other guy jogging? That was about a month ago, isn't it?
Yeah, about a month ago. Yeah, because I put this one out remember when the guy got shot in his chest in the car? Do you ever see that one in front of his missus?
On the Facebook.
Yeah, that one there. Around that time, I put this video out because that was disgusting. You know what I mean? Because the guy was reaching for his ID. He was reaching for his ID. You know, I don't even know what happened with that police officer, because I've noticed one thing. Foxy K, big up Foxy K. I've noticed one thing that I've noticed as well, that sometimes when these situations happen, it's like it really goes into a dark space. Like you don't really hear what happens to the officers. You know what I mean? Like you can even go as far as Stephen Lawrence. Even with certain,
definitely, 100%.
Like look how long that took to get dealt with. You know what I mean? That come on.
It's ain't already been dealt with. There's only one.
It still hasn't been dealt with. Yeah,
one or two?
Right. So it's just it's like they dust these things under the carpet. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, where's the officers?
That's
and then
the
when
thing. It's like, yeah, because I swear it was yesterday, Paul, we were saying, innit? It's like when you're dealing with the Fed, you know, you're dealing with a whole gang of people. It's like when you go court, you must have seen like this guy's meant to defending you, but he's laughing and joking with the guy that's trying to send you to jail.
Right. Yeah, 100%. I don't like that. Do you know what you're saying?
Do you see what I'm saying?
I don't like, you know, like I don't want my solicitor.
But you see that little gang, see that, yeah. But you see that little gang there? They're the most dangerous gang in the world, bro. They got the biggest pedophiles. They probably got the biggest killers.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? They're the biggest criminals in the world, bro. So when you're trying to go against them, there's too many different people that are connected with them things there. It's an evil thing.
Yeah, 100%.
You see what I mean?
A dirty nastiness is that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Look how many times you see a judge just get nicked for messing with kids.
Yeah, that's
what I mean.
I saw one thing.
Pope's getting arrested for messing with kids.
Yeah, I see.
Well, the Pope. Let me just bring up something. Just to let me just throw this out there, Shiv. The Pope, the Vatican got raided, by the way. A lot of them got arrested for stuff. I just wanted to put that.
Sorry, P. 1 second, yeah. Out to Fire. If you want to join the chat, the link is in the go into the chat. Look in the chat underneath your comment, and the link is in the comments. Yeah, underneath your one.
And anyone else that wants to jump in,
yeah, anyone else that wants to jump in, the link is in the chat. Peniros Mind has dropped the link. If you look in there, look at the message that's in there from him. It's got the link to join the chat. You just click on the StreamYard.com link and it will take you straight in. If you can't click it and it's not showing up as a link to click, then maybe just type that in, highlight it, or if you're on a computer, drag and drop into the search bar. If you're on your phone, I suppose you could do the same thing. All right, so that's how you jump in the chat. Sorry.
People tune in now, man. These platforms are the one. Big up Peniros Mind, man, and Schiffer. These platforms are needed. Get me?
Yeah, because we talk
you got to
about
realize.
stuff that,
see these platforms, it connects too many different people.
Right.
You see what I mean? And that's a good thing. And if you can connect different people, that's even the start of making a difference, you know, because if everyone's kind of on the same wave, do you see what I mean? Say that with me, you, and our little clip pool, yeah?
Yeah.
All of us is a clip, but then it's only certain ones that really, you might have 3 that link more over there, you got 2 that link more over there, you got a couple more over there.
That's it.
But if we turn around and be like, you know what? Peniros doing Peniros Mind. Why is everyone not part of this thing?
Yeah.
How can we call each other friends, but every time it's being posted, it's not none of your friends?
Right.
Mrs. got a trend. Why is everyone not putting up his music? You know what I mean? If we can come together as a bunch of friends and start looking at each other more and doing things for each other more, it'd probably be easier for us to help someone else, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because it will be.
Because realistically, we're never going to be able to change the world. But if we can change the people around us, that to me is an achievement.
Yeah, definitely. It'll make a difference. You gotta start small and think big.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I said that's why these platforms are important, bro. You know what I mean?
The reason why they're also is because you can't take everything from the news, because the news will put out what they want you to hear and miss out a lot of stuff.
Definitely.
Propaganda, you know. Now, there's one time I put a video out one time about the newsrooms, and they put out a video talking about there was a missiles getting hit, right? Someone was licking missiles at Syria. When they done the research on it, they found out that it was actually a gun show in Kentucky.
Yeah.
I've actually got that video. I actually done the video on it. So from that video alone, in fact, if you want to find that video, it's actually called Propaganda. Big words on my video, and that will show you the lies that the news will put in to make it seem like something. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen some of the comments?
I can't see the comments from there.
On this.
The one I just put one of them on the screen.
Hi everyone, I'm absolutely disgusted by my uncle. Yeah, let me read it then, bro. Hi everyone, I'm absolutely disgusted. I'm hearing double voices.
Do you know what? I'm not sure what's it. Yo, Fire. Whose thing is that coming back through?
Hey, Schiffer, read that comment, please, bro.
I'm going to read it out. So it says, hi, everyone. I'm absolutely disgusted by this. My uncle was brain damaged by police in Liverpool in the 80s. It's disgusting how they treat us. We're all one, all humans. Power gets to their head. Yo, Fire.
Yeah.
You see what you have to do, yeah? If you got the stream in the background, you got to turn it down, you know, because we can hear it coming back through.
Oh, how do I do that?
Just mute where it says audio.
Oh, Matty, what's going on, Matty?
Yeah, what do you say?
Well,
yeah, you see, how are you listening to it? Are you on a computer or on your phone?
On my phone with my earbuds in.
On your phone with the earbuds in. Okay. When you're not speaking, if you hit the mute button on your microphone, then we don't get the background noise.
Okay, one sec.
Yeah, like that. But when you're ready to speak, just unmute it again.
Oh, so the audio one,
like that, brother.
Yeah.
All right then. All right, I'll mute myself.
Yeah, don't mute yourself just yet anyway. So while go on, have you been listening the whole time? Have you got anything that you wanted to say on what's been discussed so far?
Yeah. Yeah, I got into the part where I was watching the video, but I was trying to get in and do all kinds of things, trying to get in while I was trying to listen. So just kind of catching up and getting the gist of what you lot are talking about now.
Yeah. All right, say no more. But yeah, man, now this police brutality thing is the gist of it. You know, like that. Obviously, with this guy getting shot, there's too many innocent lives being lost, man, and it's definitely damaging, you know, to the mentality of people who look like us to have to think we have to watch our back before we can you can't even trust the man who's supposed to protect you. Do you know, like that? It doesn't even make sense. We have to watch our back in every aspect of life, you know. Can't even trust the police. You that Beamus?
Yo, Beamus.
Well, go on.
What's good?
They are still. I'm a bit late to the party, so but I'm there.
I see it still. Good. Your mic's a little bit low though.
Huh? I can
say that
showing their face then.
Do you know what?
What you say?
Yo, you know what we're talking about, blood. Their police brutality. Yo, no face, no case. You get me? Huh? What do you mean?
Hold up. Yeah. No,
don't worry, man. I'll be saying the same things, fam. I'm not gonna lie. When I see people on these platforms and you're on there talking, it's like you're behind a curtain, innit? And I can't see no face. Who is that? You know that? Like I'm like that as well. I get you. But obviously, you don't have to show your face, innit? Out to everyone who's out there, if you want to talk, feel free. You don't have to show no face. You know, like that. It's not that kind of thing. It's internet, innit? So,
therefore,
you get me?
Trust me.
Yo, Session, why ain't you showing your face?
You ain't got a trim.
Listen, now I got a chimney though, B.
Oh, you got a chimney?
You know me, brother. You know me.
Yeah, I know.
I had enough. I had to go to the barber. I couldn't take no more. They tried to send me back to work, so I had to get back to Mark. You get me? But yeah, this whole thing, though, man, it's crazy.
What you man saying?
But like I'm saying, I was saying, huh?
You go on.
No, I was saying to them, look, like he's been charged now, isn't it, for murder or manslaughter, one or the other, 3rd-degree murder.
3rd-degree murder, yeah. So what does that mean, though? Because that sounds like a lesser charge to me.
Well, of course it is, because really it should be straight murder, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. So.
You know what I mean?
Well, no, it shouldn't. It shouldn't necessarily. You don't know that though. You don't know that it should be murder.
What do you mean, bro?
Why would you say that?
No, it should be murder. What do you mean? It's live on the camera, bro.
No, but you can't tell whether it's murder just by looking at it live on camera like that.
But the thing is, they've already said it's 3rd-degree murder rather than just charging him with the full murder.
You say you ain't got no warrants then, shipper, no outstanding warrants, no, you just show your face.
Shall I tell you what it is, yeah?
Go
on.
Shall I tell you what it is, yeah? Alright. The reason why, yeah, a lot of these police keep getting off with a lot of these things, yeah, is because everybody kicks up an uproar and everybody shouts about the wrong thing, yeah. Like when they have these cases, yeah, they have these things in court, yeah.
Yeah.
There's loads of evidence that they go through, yeah. Right, and loads of things that say the prosecution have to do to prove what the intent was and all of these things, and you can't, it's not going to just happen just by looking at a video.
You're going a bit deep,
you understand?
Brother.
No, I'm not.
This is a figure like that video is plain and clear. You get me? Plain and clear. They killed the brother in front of everyone.
Yeah, so tell me this, yeah.
Like, what do you have to do? What do you have to listen to the
Tell me this, yeah. If you was representing that man, would you go to court with just that video to try and put that police officer in prison? You wouldn't, would you? So that's what I mean. You've got to wait for them to gather all of the evidence and look at it, and then you decide what to charge him with. You understand? Because sometimes if you charge somebody with the wrong, if you fling the wrong charge on somebody, yeah. All right, and they can find all their technicalities and all their to get out of it, they will get out of it.
Are we talking about the same guy?
Yeah, we're talking about the same guy.
See, but this is where it gets mad, yeah, because you know, like you see when you take someone's life, yeah, you can't value a life in it. Do you know, like that? Like, what kind of compensation can they really give you? You know, like that. That might turn someone mad. Do you know, like that? So when you hear about people shooting back at the police and them things there, not that I sympathize, because I'm not trying to promote for no one to do that, but I'm just saying, like, it's going to come to that, innit? If you feel oppressed to a certain extent, something's got to change, innit? Otherwise, it's going to turn ugly, innit? You know, because you're not just going to let them get that for you.
But you have to check what we're saying, though, bruv. Man was saying that you can't say that was murder until you hear what comes out.
I'm hearing you, but at the end of the day, regardless of whether we can't say it until it comes out or not, it's still murder. And the fact of the matter still remains. You see, when this police officer pulls over this guy, yeah, his intention is something different to what a police officer is supposed to have, because his intention is deadly. Do you understand?
Yeah, like, but sometimes you can't look at this thing like a normal person, innit?
Say that again. I couldn't hear both. Both of you was talking one at a time, please.
What you say, Jeff?
Go on, say that again.
No, I'm saying, was his intention to kill him?
Well, when you say was his intention to kill him, initially his intention, I wouldn't suspect that his intention was just to go out today and kill someone. But I would expect that he had bad intentions when he saw a dark face, you know, because he was already in a hostile frame of mind. So he's already, before there's even a hostility, he's already hostile.
All right, but was his intention to kill him?
It don't matter what his intention is. What happens, the result
it does if you're looking to when you're going into a murder. You see what I'm saying? Your intention
I'll be honest with you, yeah. it depends on who's looking at it. Yeah, because you see, if you put me on that jury now, yeah, and you put all of us now here on the panel right now on that jury, you intended to kill him. I don't care what you say. There's no way you can't tell me you didn't intend to kill this youth. Because when you approach the youth, you already come with an aggressive attitude. You already come with an aggressive behavior and mannerisms. Yeah.
Definitely.
So you want to excite something in it, as far as I'm concerned. You know, if you had approached things with a bit more caution, the whole situation could have gone differently. So did you intend to kill? Is that an abuse of powers? You know, maybe he didn't intend to kill in the sense of he didn't wake up out of his bed thinking, oh, I'm going to murder someone today and this is how I'm going to do it. But at the end of the day, through his abuse of powers, you know, it's just as bad. Do you know that's how I'm looking at it? Because at the end of the day, you're the police. You're supposed to protect and serve. Why are you?
A man said he can't breathe. A man can't breathe. That's it.
What did the guy do?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
What did he do? Do you know,
when the man said he can't breathe.
When the man said he
can't breathe,
for real. Even though
when he said he can't breathe, the Fed's looking all over. The Fed's just looking at the crowd.
Yeah, he didn't go shit, bro.
Sorry, big up, big.
Big up Bemis in the house, man.
Yeah, Bemis, turn your microphone up.
Turn my microphone off or on?
Listen.
No, I said big up Bemis, man.
How do I do that? Hold up.
Are you on your phone?
Bemis sounds clear on mine still.
He sounds clear to me, bro. He sounds clear to me, bro.
Yo,
he sounds clear on mine as well.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn my mic down then. Hold on. Can you lot still hear me though?
Nah, you gone down too much, bro.
What about now?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Is that better now?
We can hear you though, but it's lower than before.
Can you hear the stream coming back through though as well?
No, I can hear you perfectly.
No, you're cool, man.
You're good, man. You're good.
Hey, so you lot though, yeah. So you lot, yeah. When you very first saw that video, yeah, the very first time you saw that video, yeah. At the end of it, what was you thinking it was murder? Did you think that it was murder? Would you call it murder?
Straight away, instantly.
Yeah, straight away, it's murder, isn't it?
Straight away.
Because if that was any of us, the next day, that paper would say, man charged for murder.
100%. There's no two ways about it. If I had a fight today, yeah, and I punched somebody in their face and they dropped over and they died, yeah, bro, I'm still getting done for murder, and
right.
Yeah.
Or not.
Right. But what I'm saying is, yeah, what degree do you put the murder?
I don't know. He had bad intentions at the end of the day. He had bad intentions. He might not set out to kill
man. So what they've done, yeah, they've put it at like just to add a bit of, they've put it at third degree, yeah.
Yeah, third degree, yeah.
Right. So that basically means that the act that he done, yeah, it could cause somebody to lose their life, yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. They don't necessarily have to say that that he intended to kill him.
Yeah, but that's their way of making excuses because they're a system.
Definitely, man. Definitely. You understand? You're dealing with police now, bruv. You ain't just killed some next guy. You're dealing with the police, so it's never gonna sound how you want it to sound. Like what you're saying to me is what they want you to think.
Trust me.
You see what I mean? But you have to sometimes you have to just say it how you see it, bro. Because if that one when we're watching someone else do that to someone, we're instantly saying that guy killed that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why, as a group, we're in there and I'm hearing guys talk about the court cases, charges, and it's straight past murder.
No, but I'm not disagreeing.
No matter way to look at it.
I'm not disagreeing.
It's the same thing we say about Mark Dudley.
I'm not disagreeing with what
that was an unlawful killing. But coming from the courts, they would say it's a lawful killing. But anyone with sense know that wasn't a lawful killing.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? You can't defend that, Jeff. When it comes to the
what? Say that again.
I said you can't defend that when it comes with what you're saying.
Can't defend what? What's that? Say that again.
Not even that you can't defend it. Like what you're saying, I just don't agree with, basically.
No, do I, man. The guy was on his neck for like 20 minutes.
7 minutes.
Okay, see, it seemed like 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, obviously, so it's gonna seem a hella long, though, innit? Let's be honest.
That was a long time
to be on somebody's neck.
It was.
What I'm questioning.
He was on his neck for 7 minutes, but they had him restrained for 15 minutes.
What I'm asking, What I'm asking,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there's 2 other cops next to that cop there, innit? Behind the car.
That's what I'm saying. But they only had his daddy. They had his thing on his neck for 7 minutes, but they were restrained for 15 minutes.
Yeah, but they intentionally killed him. They intentionally killed him, bro. They intentionally killed him. Well, the guy that was on his neck definitely intentionally killed. Because what else is gonna happen if you're gonna put your foot on a guy's neck for a certain amount of time?
That's what I'm saying. The guy screaming for his life.
So if somebody would have got the officer off,
yeah,
all right,
yeah,
and the guy survived,
yeah.
Would you look at that as attempted murder?
I'm not really going to answer if buts and what question.
Yeah, that's difficult to answer, bro. This is all on a legal standpoint as well. Like,
that's what I mean.
There's the legal side of it, and then there's just it is what it is, isn't it? You get what I'm trying to say? So in a court of law, they can twist things around. Like, we all knew that it was going to be difficult to get this copper charged with a full murder charge. Well, I knew, you get me? I'm sure a lot of other people did know, innit? So this is just the way they wrangle things, innit? But we know, like the man was saying, we know my man purposely tried to murder my man. As far as I'm aware.
You know what the joke is, though, fam? You see the lawyer who dealt with the case, they probably weren't even that good, because I'd be looking at a bigger charge. I'd be looking at the fact that at the end of the day, you can make all the excuses under the sun, moon, and stars. When the guy grabbed hold of him, like you said, if someone else got him off of him, would be saying it's attempted murder. Well, technically, you know, if he had less bad intentions, someone probably would have been able to get him off of the guy. You know, like that. If he had any intention of leaving that person alive or getting off of someone, someone would have been able to get him off. But he had no intention of doing that. His intention.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what happens when you deal with the police. If the guy didn't charge and it was attempted murder, he'll probably get charged for assault.
You understand? But that guy's.
You see what I mean? That you're never gonna get the charge you want with this guy. And like I said before, it's one thing charging him, but you have to still see what this guy's intention. His sentence might be a complete joke.
It's gonna be a joke.
You see how a complete joke, bro? You know it is.
Yeah,
you see what I mean?
It's gonna be a joke.
And he's gonna be a PC.
That's what I'm saying. Is it's like it's better if everyone just, instead of looking at the negative, try to take something positive and just try to move forward with that.
So
you see what I mean?
So, okay,
because
in light of that, then, bro. In light of that, so what do you think is the way to?
What I mean by that, I was saying to them, yeah, like you see, like with us, lot, yeah, we've got our little circle, yeah.
Yep.
Like for instance, like people that don't know, me and Bemis, we went to school together. The whole time we was in school, we didn't even know his cousin. Do you see what I mean? You're over there doing what you're doing, I'm over there doing what we're doing. But if we probably pulled ourselves together and probably supported each other, no matter what we're doing together collectively, we'll probably work better.
100%.
Because a lot of people talk about this and they talk about that when it comes about black community, but we've got a massive problem in our community ourselves. We need to fix ourselves. But collectively, we're not gonna change the thousands of black people in this world. But if we can better our own little circle and make our own little circle positive, it will probably be easier to help other people after that. You see what I mean? But if you're doing what you're doing over there, he's doing what you're doing over there, and I'm doing it over there, but we're meant to be a clique. But every time I'm posting a video, I'm posting someone else's video. Every time Peniros putting a video up, I'm not posting his video. What's the point in us being a clique?
I'm telling you,
we're not
bro.
even supporting each other. So how are we meant to support other people out there?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
It starts with home, minute. It starts with
with me, I'm just not more for that. I see what's going on and I think it's disgusting. But
no, because you know what it is, though, Peter. People are too quick to call people, oh, you're my brother, my brethren, my blood, but then they're posting next man's things, man.
Yeah.
And some of the things.
The truth of the matter of fact is, black people don't support black people enough.
Hey, Peter, I'm gonna keep it real. Even some of our brethren, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna say no names. Some of our brethren, and it's not even the things that I see them point out.
That's what I just said. Like all of us in this group do something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? All of us in this can do something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe
But for
in
some
that
reason,
statement still.
Go on, Static.
Go on.
Go on, Static. What you say?
I don't believe in them statements still.
What do you mean, bro?
Black people don't support black people.
They don't, bro.
No, I said enough. I didn't say they don't support. I said
they only do it if they know they're gonna benefit from it. They're only gonna do it if they know they're gonna. No, listen, bro. They're only gonna do it if they know they're gonna benefit from it. If they're gonna benefit from it, they don't want no part of it.
When you say support, you mean support in what way, though?
Support could be anything from a like to a comment to telling someone else about your channel. Anything, bro. A post.
No, but if you like something, then you're gonna push a like. If you see what I'm saying? It's nothing to do with that person's white, so I'm gonna support them. That person's black.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Like I never said nothing about white, bro.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is
I'm talking about
comments,
the black community.
Black people don't support black people. I think that it's very.
You took it out of context, Jeff. First of all, I said black people don't support black people enough.
Yeah, but in what way do you mean?
At all. I said enough.
But in what way do you mean?
There's a little bit of a difference. Like support could be better, brother. And like I'm saying, we're a prime example of what I'm talking about. Bro.
It's true. Don't try and sugarcoat the thing, Static. You know this, Static. You know this ain't. You know this is real talk, Static, man. You know it.
I'm not sugarcoating nothing.
But between how much that man know, like for example, you get certain rappers out there, they know so much people. They've got cousins that do that. Between the people that they know, they should be able to blow. Seriously. There shouldn't be no excuse. There should be no excuse. What is a man can send foolish messages. Listen, when I'm with certain people, they show me the messages that guys are sending them. If they can send them type of messages, but why can't you just post it's nothing to just post a video, bro. People in people's DMs chatting foolishness, bro.
So what? They post other videos, but your video.
Bob, it's not even their post. No, listen. Go on, bro.
No, I'm just saying examples, Bob. But do you know what? I never took it outside of our circle, you know, talking about. I always talk about our circle.
Yeah, I'll talk about my circle.
Like use our circle for an example, Jeff, and see what I'm talking about, bro. But I'm not saying no one's not close and no one dislikes anyone. But what I'm saying is,
let me tell you
a
what
lot of people talk about helping people, but we could probably help each other more first. That's all I was saying.
I'm following man on the Facebook. I'm following man on Facebook, yeah. So if they do post anything, I see it. It flashes up on my screen. And some of the things that people post is a joke. It's a joke to me. And man are over here doing this, talking some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's confusing. But anyway, you know, let's get back on to what we were saying. But it's a really big point. We have to talk about that in another one, because that's a serious situation with black people supporting black people, bro. It's true. You know?
It's not even a thing to get into. This is what I said straight. Do you know what I mean? Because I never said they don't support each other. Like I said enough. It could be enough. Listen, like I said, I'm looking from our circle, bro. And everyone from Bemis to Paul to me. Like, bro, for instance, my events, you know, Jeffrey, I get more support from people I don't know than people I know. Am I lying, Jeff?
So you get more support from people you don't know than people you know.
I don't know. I tell you, Jeff, you know that's the truth. When it comes to putting up my stuff on promotional time, it's more people I don't know put my flyer up than people I know. People I know hardly even like your stuff. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying they don't do it because they don't like what you're doing, you know? Because I do it myself sometimes. I see someone's post I know, but because I know that person, I don't know why, I might just go through it and look at the next one. But really and truly, if I'm seeing someone post something, I've got a platform where I should be promoting everyone around me.
Right.
If I'm going to promote someone I don't know, why the hell am I not promoting people around me more?
Bro, the brethren, man, them promote people that have already made it, bro. I just don't get it, bro. People are promoting stuff that people already made it, already got signed, or they're already up there.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm guilty of that myself, though, bro.
Yeah.
Because when you got a platform, Like, you know what it's like, Paul. Like, you've got to post stuff. If I take my platform serious, innit? I want to build my thing.
Yeah, most
so I try to post things I know what's gonna, and sometimes it makes you overlook people close to you. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it does.
And it's not a negative thing or a bad thing. It just makes you overlook. But like from the other day, I said to myself, I was looking at my page and I was like, right. I didn't know hardly any of them, bro.
Yeah.
And they're all unsigned artists. But I've got a bad load of people I know that are actually doing good things. But sometimes I look at them and I think, oh, you know what? They don't need that support. But really and truthfully, but I should be supporting it anyway. You see what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, I'm not saying you don't support black people, don't support each other, because I do get support from black people. But sometimes in the community, support could be better.
And it is important that you're saying this, because I hear a lot, and we're not swearing off the topic at all, we're just jumping in with this, but I hear a lot about, oh, black people don't own nothing, we don't own this, we don't own that. Why do you think this is, man?
But black people own a lot of things, though, bro.
You know what I mean when I'm saying that, like, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Like, this is thing that people say.
That comes from haters if I look at it from that side. Because there's a lot of black people, a lot of powerful black people out there. A lot of them. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of them. But people see what they want to see in it and say what they want to say. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know the biggest doctor in the world is a black man?
The biggest what?
One of the biggest doctors in the world is a black man, bro. Or it might be the biggest. People don't talk about him, no?
Yeah.
One of the biggest what?
You see what I mean? Doctors.
Biggest doctors. Oh.
You see what I mean? But people don't talk about him.
They won't promote him, yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear you, but you see him saying that, yeah? Like one of the.
But does he want to be promoted though? That's another thing.
Yeah, you know, like that. One of the biggest doctors in the world is an Indian man. No, I don't know his name. You know, I don't know, cause
yeah.
You feel me? Like I hear where you're coming from.
No, it's not a thing of it's not a thing of promoting him, but it's a thing of understanding that there's very powerful black people out there, bro.
Yeah.
In all sectors of the world. You see what I mean? It's down to you what you want.
At the end of the day, yeah, you see what it is, yeah. As a community, yeah, we are not, what's the word? We're not jointly invested enough to make our communities benefit us, you know. And like someone said in the conversation earlier, you know, a lot of time with someone said a lot of times with black people, they don't want to invest unless it benefits them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's not black people. I think that's everyone. No one ain't investing unless it's benefits.
Yes, sure.
And then in reality, if we're going to put this in reality, don't get me wrong, like if we're going to talk about our actual friends and people who we've known growing up and, you know, who's supposed to be our brothers, sisters, support network, and, you know, they're not supporting our videos or whatever else, I can kind of see that point. Like that point, I'm not going to override at all. But in the longer term, when we're talking about black people on the whole, you know, we can't really go to black people on the whole because, you know, like I said, we're not well connected enough, you know, to be making society work for us on the whole. Unless when we come out of the realm of black, now we can start building some connections. Because outside
100%,
of black, you've got a lot of Nigerians that are well connected with each other, that organize with each other, work with each other, trade with each other, you know, and build big business together. You know, you got a lot of people from different backgrounds.
Yeah,
that's inevitable. But ultimately, you know, if we're gonna go under the guise of, you know, saying black, then what we have to do is be very clear about what we're saying, because it will come across controversial when I can tell now there are black people who work together, stick together.
Because that was sorry, that was my issue with I don't know if that was what was being said, but this was the issue that I was just raising with the comment about black people not supporting black. Because what I seem to see is a lot of us well, I hear a lot of black people blame use this narrative that black people don't support black people to justify their failing business or the fact that their business isn't doing well. You see what I'm saying? And they're looking at
general, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm talking in general. You see what I'm saying?
Can I just say
Like,
one thing,
it's like if
'Cause
your
I don't-
restaurant's not do. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I don't want you to misinterpret me, and I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, because in reality, like, the reason I put my statement in the way I did is because different strokes, different folks, different part of the world, different environment, different people. Yeah. Now we might have the same skin tone, but we're in a different place now, innit? So that element of community has been broken down. When you look at other communities that come here now, yeah, for instance, when we come here, we're coming here as Jamaicans, Nigerians, Angolans, Ghanaians, Somalians, whatever, like loads of different, you know, nationalities. So when we say black, it now becomes something controversial because we don't really all know each other like that. Do you feel where I'm coming from? And then when you put it in perspective now, that's why the Nigerians are still doing it, because they've got enough of a big enough community to work within. They don't really need to rely on it. Even the Somalians doing the same thing. They don't really need to rely outside of that, you know? Now, if we was to, you know, go under the guise of, you know what, looking at Britain on the whole, then I'd have to agree that we don't really support each other because we've already been divided before we even got together.
But this is what I'm not getting, because just like an example, yeah, of like how we don't support each other, but other communities support each other. So I can understand what it is, what the issue is that is actually being spoken on, or get a rough idea of what's being spoken about.
What, bro? Do you spend any money with any black companies or anything like that? Do you shop at a black shop or anything like that, or anything?
Well,
because you know the Jews, you know the way the Jews do it is that they always spend within their own community. The money kind of goes around their community before it goes anywhere else. That's the kind of mentality that we kind of need to have between us.
No, I don't think that's productive.
You don't think that's productive? That's definitely productive, bro. How can you not invest in your own?
If what I'm investing in is a good, I'm going for the best product. Yeah,
you should go for the best product. You should.
I'm not looking at who's selling. Like, I'm going for the best product. And we have to say, and we have to say, me as a black business, yeah, right. I don't want people to just come and support me because I'm looking to have the best product out there. So I'm gonna have the better product than the Jews. I'm gonna have the better product than the Chinese. I'm gonna have the better product than all of them. You understand? So I've got Chinese people coming to me. I've got the Jewish people coming to me. I've got everybody coming to me. You see what I'm saying?
That's not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should.
I'm not gonna limit my company to just having to just rely on the support of my people. You see what I'm saying? My company is going to be open to everybody, and you understand.
I think you're missing.
That's the way. That's the way people. That's the way it needs to be marketed. Like even Chinese food, yeah. Even Chinese food, yeah. Who's the biggest consumer of Chinese food?
You're not listening to what he said, bro.
Okay, go on.
No, I think you're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
Misinterpreting what he said there.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Obviously, you have, for any business, they need to be make sure that they're selling the best product. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that what some cultures do is invest in their own. I'm not saying that they invest in bad businesses or bad products. So I'm going to go to a shop and spend my money with a company just because their own is black, knowing that the product's rubbish. That don't make no sense. What I'm saying is that
you've cut out there, you know.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, that must have been your phone shift. I didn't cut out on mine.
Yeah, I could hear him.
Yeah. So I'm saying basically, should we look at really spend where we spend our money? Because that's a big part of it.
No, do you know what? I definitely get where you are coming from, yeah. But listening to both sides, I think there's definitely a balance as well, in the sense of, at the end of the day, when you look at the Asian community then, or the Indian community, yeah, they all got into the corner shop business. And 9 times out of 10, if you go into a corner shop, you're expecting it to be an Indian man, a Pakistani man, someone who looks like him running that business. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And they all stick together. They got their resources, their what are the people called, the suppliers and whatever. They probably all use the same suppliers, sell the business model onto each other. So there's loads and loads of them doing it. Now, when you look at the British people, what did they do for themselves? Because they said, oh, they was probably saying what we're saying. Well, everyone else is doing something for themselves. We want something for ourselves. Because the Indian man owns all the corner shops. They said, okay, we're going to do the co-op. We can all invest in a cooperative, and then we can all go and shop in there, and we're all going to earn from the shares of it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Jay Prophet's got some. Jay Prophet says, it's not that we're not supporting black, it's that we're shown as mostly failing of negative when that's what the media shows. They're forced into because of belief and circumstances. There's plenty of successful black people who are not shown, or someone owns their pattern. Some get taken out for not working with or against, going against what's economically viable for the industry that they've made. That makes sense. It's true.
Yeah,
that's where people don't.
But don't you think though, yeah? But don't you think there's a bit of a contradiction with Jeff? Because I said, black people don't support black people enough.
Why are you coming for me?
No, because you got listen, I'm just sitting there listening. I'm not saying that. Listen for a minute though, yeah? Because I said, because you tried to come for me, but all I said was black people don't support black people enough. Yeah, enough. I didn't say until I said enough. Now and then you were the one arguing me, like then you turn around with Bemis and we're saying you want Chinese and rah and this country and that country and that country. But you was the one moaning, telling me that black people do support black people enough, but then you want to do business with this Tom, Dick and Harry over there.
Yeah, basically you don't invest.
And then when man's talking about that investing in black people, you're basically saying you don't think that would work. This is what I'm talking about when I say black people don't support black people enough, bro. You see what I'm saying? You can't say what you're saying on one hand and then say that on the next. You get me? If you're going to say one thing, where do that thing, bro? You can't say this and then turn around and say that. Because the two things contradict themselves,
what I'm saying is, yeah.
Exactly.
No. Let me be clear. Yeah. All right, clarify that, yeah. So then I can be clear on my point.
Clarify what?
Like an example of what you're talking about when you say supporting each other or investing in each other.
It's like we said before, it could be anything, bro. From a small thing to a big thing.
All right, so give me an example, just a small example.
I could probably post Bemis' videos more than I do.
Say that again, bro.
I could probably post your videos more than I do.
Straight.
No, I should be posting your stuff more than I do as well, bro. To be fair.
See, it's vice versa. There's two examples there, Jeff.
Vice versa.
There's two examples there.
You're both a part of the problem then.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is, what's that got to do with you two being black?
It's got. Listen. It's
not necessarily a colour thing, you know.
You're not listening to what we're saying, bro.
Right, but that's what I'm asking you for an example.
It's not necessarily a colour thing, you know. For one, we're brothers. And for two, we're from the same culture, we're from the same area, and we happen to share similar skin color. So therefore, we should unify in it and work together. Especially when there's people out there with different skin tones that don't want us to do well. It just makes perfect sense. Like for example,
people work harder when they're equally invested, and that might be part of the reason why, you know,
100%.
Not in a bad way, but it's like, you know, a man's invested in himself. So at the same time as we're doing this here right now, we've all invested time in this and invested time in ourselves. And another man invested time in something else.
Big up to everybody.
So maybe some of it is people just get caught up in the whirlwind of life a bit, you know, and we shouldn't take it too harshly because now I know a lot of black people who support black people and support each other. Yeah. I could take you to the lowest level. I could take you to the street level, and we're still supporting each other. Yeah, I know man that's putting money in Holly per man's hands and feeding Holly, even if they're doing it with badness, whatever it is they're doing, there's a lot of money exchanging hands and things going on. So in reality, we can't say we're not supporting each other. When we say we're not supporting each other enough, though, it's just how do we context it? You know, how do we contextualize? Because as far as financially, I know our community probably support each other just as much, if not more, than a lot of other communities, you know, in real reality.
No, but this is what I'm saying. as a group, if we're not supporting ourselves as a group in our community from our little own groups, who's
But
going to?
how do we invest as a group? We don't invest as a group.
What do you mean invest?
As a group. Then.
What do you mean investor?
I mean invest, like I said.
Invest in ourselves.
Yeah, the Indian man, yeah, has got the corner shop, yeah. The British man said, all right, you know what? We want to invest in ourselves. We got the co-op, yeah.
That's right.
You got the Polish man, yeah. They got the Polish shop. You got the Turkish man. They said, all right, you know what? We're going to do all of the kebabs, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. The black man has got the West Indian shop, the Nigerian shop,
and barbers.
The barbers. All right, but remember, he ain't really got the barbers because the white man got to his own barbers. So you've only got
not necessarily. There's a couple white boys go to a couple black barbers.
Couple white boys. Listen to you.
Them. No. But you got to think about the majority. Like sometimes...
Hello. I'm getting mad up in here, you know.
Yo,
you see what you saying, though, yeah. You know, like a lot of the things what you're saying, shit, yeah, is like a buy-in. Like, see, like when you see co-op, yeah, you know, a lot of them co-ops you see, like someone's invested in a company. Even in McDonald's, you see when you see all these McDonald's, it's not, you know, that's a lot of that is people invested in McDonald's.
That's
right. Like, you can buy your own McDonald's, bro.
That's right.
Hey guys, 1 second. I just want to introduce Annie. Annie, get your mic. She's part of the Survival Minds team. You know what I mean? She does her own show on Facebook, and also I'll put them up on the channel as well if anyone wants to log into that. What's going on, Annie?
Hey, I'm good. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so
nice. Hi, Shifa. Long time, man. Nice.
I know. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I've been busy, you know, trying to work for the cause like we all are, you know. Just listening to the conversation. So what are we talking about? Are we talking about investing in ourselves as black people? Do we support each other as black people? Are we, you know, what's the conversation? What are we on?
Well, first of all, the conversation was about the poor guy that got killed by the police the other day.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how we first started it, and then we just went into the support of black people, you know, in certain circumstances and in business and stuff like that, and you know, that's where we're at with it. So, do you want to add anything for the guy that was brutally murdered, or would you want to go to the?
Well, the thing is, that's nothing new. The only thing is new is that it's being filmed. Okay,
Facts.
Right. So we're all getting all up in arms in it, and it is very traumatic. And I'm not going to deny that. I watched it. I'm a strong bitch, but I cried. Yeah, I cried when I saw that because I just thought, wow, look at that. And what angered me was that there were people filming it. Because I know if I was there, that police officer, I don't care what, he would have got a fly kick in his neck. Yeah. So
yeah, but that's the wrong action, though.
But I don't care. I would have to try and stop that. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, yeah. So you would have put down your camera. You would have put down your camera.
There were many people.
Then they would have wrestled you to the floor.
There were many people.
And then they would have lied about it.
There were many people filming. It wasn't only filmed by one person. That's what we have to get.
But there wasn't like I'm saying.
I don't want to hear excuses. You understand me? This is what we always do. We always make excuses.
No,
all I'm saying is there was a CCTV camera which we saw when he was on the floor, when they got him out of the car. First, there were several cameras. There were several people filming, taking pictures, rare. A black woman even was in distress because she was one of the people who filmed it. She went back to the site and she was crying. And you know why she was crying? Because she felt guilty. Because she was standing there with her camera filming.
Thank you very much.
I don't deal with that. Don't come with no excuses to me, yeah? I'm a big woman, and I know I don't need to go around and do a consensus or a survey to know what time it is. Someone should have stepped in and helped that poor man. But you know what? It's too late now. He's dead. Where do we go from now? Where do we go?
Big up Annie G.
So how are you going to make the people that were filming that feel? Yeah.
Do you know what?
Like, they know the man's dead. They know that they were filming. Yeah.
Do you know what?
But all of their video footage is going to help. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
in their own way, they helped. You see what I'm saying? But you can't let
Fire, you're right. We needed in a sad, sick world, we needed to see that. That needed to be televised. It needed to be public. But it doesn't mean that things couldn't have gone differently either, okay? It happened. I don't really like to go back and say, oh, you know, oh, God, if and but and maybe. It's bloody there. We are here now. Where do we go? Where do we go as a people? Where do we go? Now, I heard you talking about supporting each other and, you know, supporting shops, and we got shops and we ain't got shops and we got shops. What is the bigger cause here? What is the bigger plan?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, Dasessions UK. Dasessions.
No, it ain't session like that. It's a
Shut up, Penero.
No, but no, not session as in smoking session. It's like you know. Tell them what you do, Peter. Tell them what you do, man.
What do you do?
Right now, it is a smoking session. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, come on, bro.
Come on.
No, I just run events, but that's another day topic. Just carry on talking what she's doing because she's on the roll here. Don't stop Annie on the roll.
No, I want to know where we're at as a people, you know, because I've got a show on Sunday.
But Annie, what do you think? What do you think? What they're saying about the self-investment then? Because
I think
what is it?
That's the way forward. That's the way forward. We need to stop funding the people who don't give a shit about us.
And the Italians.
We're prolific. We're prolific. Shut up.
So you believe that we, as black people, we could support each other more?
Oh, come on, 150,000%. I mean, you only have to go down the road and you see the women who are going into the other non-black shops. I don't even have to say color or whatever. The non-black shops for their products, let alone the other things that we are supporting other people who treat us like shit.
Why do they do that?
The thing is, I don't think we need to watch Indians and the Turks and how they do their thing. How they do their thing, they do their thing.
I'm not watching
We've just got
they do their thing. I'm not watching us how we do our thing. I'm not watching them how they do their thing. I'm just showing you how we are not supporting our own and we're looking towards other people.
No, I wasn't saying about you.
Okay, I'm just saying that though. You know,
I wasn't saying about you. I was just saying in general. Because I think the Schiffer that said about the Turks and the Indians and how they work and stuff. And I just never look at it like that.
To tell the
Every individual has got to do what they've got to do as an individual. If you choose to make yourself successful, you're going to be successful. If you choose to watch someone else, that's not the way to do it.
What we have to do
that's just my opinion.
We have to have a strategy.
Like, I'm not going to watch no Chinese man or no Indian to try to follow him in any way. Maybe like try to use the blueprint with my family, probably my close ones. But there's no point in saying now, as a black community, to start following that or try to do that because it's way too late for that.
No,
We've got to come up with our own thing in our own lane.
Yeah, but what you do, you look at what works, don't you? You look at what works. So the Jewish community, it's working. The Turks, it's working. They're all working together. So what you do, you look at them and you take the positives from it. I'm not saying we have to copy anyone, but you can see that they've got a strategy. They've got an infrastructure. They've got a system in place. We've got nothing. We've got no economy. We've got nothing, no oneness. Yeah, and this is the problem. This is the massive problem. Now, I know that I've been talking to certain groups and I'm involved in certain groups now, but there's an infrastructure being built for black people. And we need soldiers like you guys involved in that, not just sort of like thinking that we're lost, because we're not lost. There are people who are getting things together where we're going to have our own banking, our own infrastructure, and things are going to be licking up now because this is the time.
I don't get how that's the problem now.
What do you mean you don't know that's the problem? Are you crazy?
No, what I'm saying is, no,
man, Fire, you're letting me down.
What part are you talking about, though, Jeff?
Huh?
What part are you talking about? What ain't a problem?
No, what I'm saying is, like there's opportunity out there for everybody.
100%.
So I don't understand how what we're talking about here is the problem with us progressing.
Yeah, but my brother, you see how you say there's
come on,
You
man.
see,
I'm
there's
gonna
opportunities.
leave this room, man. I'm gonna leave this place because
You see, I saying there's opportunities for everybody. Yeah, that might be the case in
Yeah.
reality. There are opportunities for everybody, but not everybody thinks that way. So obviously, there's people that have got a particular mindset and they're stuck in that mindset, but they can't get out of it. They might do the negative rather than the positive.
Thank
So
you.
not everybody's
Yeah,
in
man.
line.
100% business. 100%.
Thank you.
Too much positive, too much negative.
And that's what we like to do. To be fair, I don't know.
No, but who shuts it
I know
down?
half my life was keeping up badness, and I ain't gonna lie. It only took me to get to a big age to turn that around, and that's the story for a lot of men.
Me too.
And women and whatever. You get me? So
Schiffer say, look, J Prophet saying
man.
you can't do that. Every time Black unites, they shut it down. Historically, over thousands of years, they do not want.
That's true. Yeah,
All
that's
our
true.
races that just stick to themselves mainly. No, that is bloody true, J Prophet. But I don't think now is the time where we do have to unite. I think more and more people are waking up. Even this COVID-19, in its way, it's acted as a catalyst to bring us all together a bit more. We wouldn't have probably had all these kind of like chat shows and chatting to each other.
Can I ask a question then? Who shuts down what?
Yeah, it's we who shut it down. I don't think people shut it down. It's we shut it down. I don't believe it's anybody else. We shut ourselves down.
Exactly.
We don't trust.
Exactly.
Willie Lynch. Yeah,
you can't blame. What are you gonna blame some white person for some black person failing?
Not me. Never. I'm not that chip on the shoulder fool. I know that it's down.
I'm not being horrible, but that's some crybaby business, man. That's people's business too much. They cry too much about the wrong things.
Trust me.
Do you see what I mean? Like if you get up every day and do what you're meant to do, you should be alright in life. No one said you're gonna be a millionaire, but you should be alright in life.
Exactly.
Do you see what I mean? If you wake up every day and you're just watching people do things and get things and keep commenting on what they're doing in life, you're living wrong.
Yeah,
you're meant to get what you get in life is that's what you're meant to have in life.
Right.
You're meant to be a millionaire. You're meant to be a millionaire. You're meant to be a normal citizen. You're meant to be a normal citizen.
Well,
live what you're meant to live for.
If you want to, that's only if you want to, and I don't think it's all about the expectations you have of yourself. And I know for a fact that if you have high expectations of yourself, you will receive that. But if you have low esteem and low expectations of yourself, that's all you're going to get. What you put in is what you get out, and it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Therefore.
But you got to do more. It's like, say for instance, now I start doing good and I put myself on. I've got 3 friends around me. It's now time for me to try to put one of them on, then another one, then another one. That's how you better yourself.
That's true. That's true.
Do you see what I mean?
There's a double-edged sword of that, innit? Because you can't bring in everybody in it. Some people, if they ain't got the right mindset,
no, you can't bring everyone.
You see what I'm saying?
You can't bring them. Exactly that. You can't bring everyone. But if you got 5 friends who can help too, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but you just deal with the people who are on your level, innit? You have to find like-minded people. I ain't dragging somebody through the mud and try to get them to drink the water if they don't want to drink the water. I'm not going to drown them either if they don't want to freaking drink. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just ain't got time for that. So I'm more inclined to gather with people who are of like-mindedness, right? And it's this thing is not a selfish thing. This is unity is not anything to do with selfishness. Unity is to do with us all getting together, watching each other's back, like being in a circle with our backs into the circle. So on the outside, we're all looking on the outside. Do you understand me? To see who's coming and what's coming. That's the type of unity we need. A real true love for one another, that you're looking at your next person and that next person could be you. So you love that next person because they're supposed to emanate you. But there's not that in the community. A lot of, obviously, Willie Lynch has done a good job on us over the 400 years, still ruling a lot of our minds. Yeah, we're in such a mindset, enslaved in chains in our minds, not in the hands anymore. It's not on our feet, it's in our minds. We're effed up because we
100%.
We don't
100%. That's so true. That is so true.
Yeah, that's true.
What do we love about one another? We see a next man with something, we're red eye against him. Yeah? Because that's how they got us, like some house and field slave, like crab in a barrel. Oh, I ain't helping you get up. Let me step on your head to get up. I'm leaving you down there. I'm leaving you down there. Ain't trying to make you come up. I don't want you to come up and be shoulder to shoulder. I want to be able to show off on you and say, look what I've got, and look what I've done, and look what I've achieved. Bullshit.
Yeah, man. Real talk. Real talk.
And we have to start teaching our next generation of children. Maybe it's done for the elders or the ones who are coming up, but it's our children we need to start teaching Slavism.
To me, that's the most important. That's the most important. That's the most important, man.
Yeah, that's the most
Because
important.
you can't teach these youths to go out to be to what you just said with these enslaved minds.
Exactly. So
like I tell my kids all the time. Me and my kids will sit down. We sit down and talk about history, but I don't want to live in that. It's a complete different time now.
No,
that's
but
history. Yeah, know about history, learn about your history, but it doesn't mean you have to enslave your mind in it and think everything's against you all the time.
Yeah, but remember, there's more to black history than slavery. There's more to black history than slavery. You go back to Kemet.
There's a lot more.
You go back to all the things that we achieved before they brought in their religions and all of their control systems and their slave systems and their slaving of the mind. We come from a very powerful source, which is the Almighty Creator. Yeah, that's who we have to remind ourselves. We have to go back to our God selves. Yeah, that's who we have to know who we are. And I was listening to a program tonight, and to be fair, I'm actually repeating a lot of what they said. We have to not be seeing ourselves how the enemy see us. Yeah, we have to see ourselves how we truly are and who we truly are. And until we do that, we're going to continue going in the vicious cycle. We have to see ourselves as the people who we are. We are made in the image of God Himself.
Yeah, first you got to teach the people about God.
True, Peniros.
There's a lot of atheists out there right now.
True, Peniros. True. True.
Hey. I slipped that one in there. Peniros. Peniros was waiting for that, man. Yes.
No, but it's
yes,
true.
I hear you, Peniros.
It's true, man. We have to go back to the basics. We have to go back to the basics because these people, these demons, they got us up in all of this material shit, and we're losing our minds because we're trying to get something out of nothing because it's all perishable.
It's true.
Trying to get something out of nothing that means nothing. I'm sure every single one of you has bought something brand new, and before you know it, another is gone, and then you're moving on to the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. So it's just a vicious cycle. Where what we need to do is just put down all the materialism and actually take time to get back to basics within ourselves, our God selves, and know ourselves. Until we do that, we ain't going no freaking where.
No.
Yeah.
What, you think that's what you really believe that though?
Definitely, for sure. It's about this is a spiritual warfare, you know.
You can't do it. You can't do it in the
I
form.
agree with everything you said apart from that, I mean, man.
This is a spiritual warfare. If you don't know that, you better get to know, man.
No, I'm not saying the spirit. I'm not saying the spiritual, but get me, but
it's a spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual warfare. It is a spiritual warfare.
Definitely, 100%. And they've snatched that out. They've snatched that out of us.
Right,
Yeah?
and give us Shakespeare, William Shakespeare.
You understand? Like take like snatch that out of us.
Romeo and Julian. You know what I mean? Romeo and Julian.
Right. You understand me? Because if you look at everything,
some fake characters.
Right. When you look at everything what William Shakespeare wrote, my God, you'll know. When you check it, when you line it up with the Bible, another same thing. Man, these people are wicked. They take away what we had and replaced it, and guess what? They're using what we had now.
Yeah.
They're using it. So yes,
but this is what I'm saying. This is what happens now, though, isn't it? Because we start talking about that, trying to better ourselves to end up moaning.
Where my selfie stick, man?
You see what I mean? Like, I see what you're saying, that, but boy,
how's
that going to better ourselves?
Who's moaning?
Yeah, who's
It
moaning?
sound like moaning
Session?
to me.
Who's moaning? But
It
you
sound
must
like moaning to me.
go clean all your ears. Go clean all your ears.
Yeah, who's moaning?
No one's moaning. Up that talk there.
No, I'm just being honest. You hear me? Like,
No. You
come on,
see, you're
man.
negative. You're negative,
Like
Session.
you're talking real talking that. But
You're
this is what I'm
negative.
saying.
You're
This is like,
You're negative. Stop that.
nah,
Stop
man.
that.
You're taking it negative. You're taking it negative.
No,
You're
Session,
taking
I
it
wouldn't call
negative.
Session.
No one's moaning.
Session, I wouldn't call it moaning though. You get me?
Thank you, Fire.
Like it's making the point. You see what I'm saying? And
thank you.
Being passionate
Yeah,
about
but
it
I'm
as
just
well.
saying,
You
innit?
might
We're
not
meant to be
agree, but
talking
I
about
wouldn't call it
better, and then
moaning. You
it's
get
got to like people taking stuff from us and that. No, they never took shit from me.
So all right. Oh, Session.
Straight up.
Session.
I'm just being honest, though.
We're talking about
Like,
way before you was born.
Well, the things what you're saying that people is taking is like you was never. This is what I'm saying. What's that going to do for today?
Well,
for the youth today, what's that going to do for them?
Well,
let's talk about stuff what's going to help the youth, innit? Because you was the ones talking about not
one
being
at a time,
enslaved,
please,
and now
guys.
you're
One
talking
at a
some
time. Hey,
enslaved.
guys, one at a time, no, serious, yeah.
Enslavement of the
Like,
mind.
I'm not being ignorant. I'm just saying what I'm hearing, innit? Like, to me, it sounds like you're talking about a little bit enslaved now.
Nah, listen.
When you start talking about when people taking stuff and that, you're kind of taking it back there again.
Well, listen. All right. What I'm saying is, what I was talking about is what religion we've been given and spirituality what we've been given. Now, I'm saying on a whole, I know I am not there anymore. I was there and I had to move on and learn. So I was in the church, I was in whatever. I said I had to ask the pastor certain things. They weren't able to give me certain answers. So you know what? I burned fire on that. And I had a sign, a proper spiritual sign. And I went to Kemet. Yes, I did go to Kemet. Yes, I did. And
software, jump on, bro.
I had to look on the wall by myself so I could witness it for myself, not for someone else to come tell me this is how it goes. I had to go and look for myself. And this is what a lot of us are not doing. We're taking everything for gospel, but we're not going and we're not doing our own research.
I think so. I think that's what I'm getting from that is that you're saying that a lot of people are followers, yeah?
Yeah, man. Sheep. Tarati.
From the last thing you're saying.
Sheep.
But does it matter? Because to me, yeah, I feel like there are a lot of black people are spiritual. Like I feel like oppressed people are spiritual. Maybe they're not on the same path as you, but they are spiritual. So I think on the whole, black people are spiritual.
A lot of people say they're spiritual, but they don't even know what that word means, bro.
Exactly, Penero. Exactly.
Not you, B. I know you know your things, but a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I'm spiritual," and I don't even know what the spiritual how.
Hey,
you know,
spiritual.
There's different types of spiritual.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Different levels.
So what are you saying? You think everybody should be on the same path then?
Absolutely. Until then, we ain't going nowhere, bro.
Spiritually though. What you're saying is everybody can't have different religions and stuff like that. Is that what you mean?
Well, what is religion? Religion's just a way of life, you know. At the end of the day, it's just a way of life. So we need to all be on the same page as, a way of life. Yeah, definitely. How we live amongst one another should definitely be a starting point.
There should be only one religion because there's only one God, so there should be one religion.
Right.
So what should that one religion? What should that one religion be then?
What it should look like. What it should look like. It's more like what it should look like rather than what it should be.
Where people are different. There was
why are you putting the glasses up in there, man? What the heck? Something's wrong with
he's feeling
you.
himself right now. Feeling fly.
I'm done. Too funny. Yeah, man. You know what time it is.
War time. You know what it is about Annie, guys? You have to understand that Annie's ready to go, innit?
I'm ready to go, innit? I ain't no wasted
She's ready
time.
to go. She's ready to go.
I'm on. You know when you're actually looking to move.
I was gonna say something there, but I thought I better not.
Say it, Session.
No, I can keep quiet. Get me? I don't want to just get run to.
Talk the thing.
No. You sound too violent, man.
You know what? It's a little pent up frustration. I ain't gonna lie. You see?
You sound too violent.
Listen.
Like, you talk some real talk, man. I ain't gonna lie. You get me?
Yeah,
few little
because
things I don't agree with, but yeah,
I ain't got time.
that's his life, isn't it?
I just don't have time anymore for the small talk. When I come on the big things, because
Yeah,
this
big
we ain't
things,
got
man.
time. We ain't got
Yeah.
time.
Time running out right now. The time is, but this is what I said in my last video, Annie. They don't understand.
That's what I'm saying, Peniros, man. It's an urgency.
It's a madness.
It's an
has to be done now.
Now or never. Friggin'.
Ask your question then. How much time do you think we got left?
Not long, man. Not long. Not long.
We got enough time to buy new pair of
what I'm gonna
trainers.
say is, bro, you're considering how time is flying the last 10 years. We ain't got long left. We ain't got long, bro.
Right.
Listen, just understand, yeah, you could drop that tomorrow, rude boy, then you ain't got no time left.
100%.
Drop that in the next 10 minutes, you ain't got no time left.
Exactly.
Time wait for no one and nothing. Otherwise, we'll all be here to whatever age.
All right,
waiting for this day to come.
Session and fire. What do you think we're here for? What do you think our purpose is here? What
my purpose right now?
Yeah, what is our
my purpose today?
Being.
My purpose today.
As a
Our purpose is to exist.
Right. Who said that?
Who said that?
Fireman.
Huh? No, Session said it.
Oh, Session.
I didn't say that.
No, he didn't. No. Let's be mature about this now. Come on, you got to be mature. About
I am.
No.
That's a good one, though.
So go on. Continue, man. Continue. We want to hear.
Go on. Who's
Jeff,
talking?
Matt.
Yeah, Jeff.
Oh,
Matt was saying
me.
something.
Yeah.
Oh no. You asked what I think what we're here for and what
What's
our
your
purpose
purpose?
is.
That's
and I just said to exist.
What in this dimension? What in this
That's
dimension?
kind of broad, bro.
Huh?
That's a bit broad, my brother.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. But it's a broad question.
To do what though? Exist to do what though? What, to just be here? What, to just be here?
What's the mission? What's the mission?
What's the mission?
Yeah, what's the mission?
To survive.
To survive.
Exist and survive. Yeah.
To survive.
So you feel so you do it, Annie.
What's the end goal? What's the end goal? What's the end?
So, Annie, what's your purpose?
My purpose is to come.
Why did everybody take a deep breath every time I ask their question? Someone always takes a deep breath every time I ask their question.
At the end of the day, this is just an illusion, isn't it? What we're in and what we're feeling, what we're seeing. This is just another dimension, isn't it? So I just feel like, yeah, we've been thrown into this dimension to come and see and to learn. Yeah, we have to learn. There's something that I'm here to learn. I might not know it.
So we can get to the higher dimension.
Right. It's like a pathway.
Who is that below? Who is that next to you, Annie? There.
That still.
Who's that next to Annie there with no picture?
I know. Who is it, man? That's scary.
I ain't afraid no ghosts. I ain't afraid no ghosts.
Yo, Beamus. Yo, Beamus. Yo, Beamus. What did you say your purpose was, bro?
My purpose.
Hey, Shifa, if you're listening, if my man's not saying that, and drop him out and put J in, please.
Yeah, because I don't even know who that ghost is.
That might be. You might work for the.
You know what I mean?
Get him out of here.
Man.
Oh, what that black one?
All right, man. Keep him in there, man. Keep him in there. For Babylon, keep him in there.
What?
Let him hear what go on. Let him hear the fire. The soon runway.
Let me phone shift, good.
Yo, so Beamus. So what did you say your purpose was, bro?
My purpose, boy. Well, I do believe that there's different dimensions for sure. Yeah, just to retract, like I do believe there's two dimensions. There's this dimension that we're in now, and there's obviously like the unseen world that we can't see with our physical eyes, or at least some people can't see them. But I feel like just the normal morals that most people would have, just like to try and do good, take care of the people around you, try and leave a legacy, try and educate yourself, educate your children, take care of your people, those sort of things. Be good to people. To me, that those basics are the purpose for me.
Nah, see what you said there, yeah? I would say exactly the same thing. That's all I was waiting for someone to say, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yo, hey people, what's up?
Hey, what's the end? Is that Jay?
Yep.
Hey,
How you doing? How you doing? I hear a lot of stuff going on.
How's your baby? Baby daddy.
Yeah, we gonna keep that low key on offline. we gonna bleep that part out.
Okay.
Yeah. And we go back to the
pictures
show.
on FaceTime or something.
No, look, I ain't talking no personals. That's why I never came on here for, you know. If we're gonna be talking about real stuff, we'll talk about life and real stuff.
All right,
Is
easy
that Jay
yourself, bro.
Prophet?
Listen, guys in the chat. Anyone watching right now, yeah, if you can put some likes down there, you know what I mean? Like, just click the like button if you could, you know what I mean? And then more people will see it. It'll come up in more recommended. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I see you lot clicking.
Is that Jay Prophet, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Hey,
How
Jay.
you doing, people? Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, how you
What's up?
doing? Right? Yeah, you said a comment. It said something like, they want us to be rich and quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you mean by that?
What do I mean by that? Well, if you don't know, there are quite a few powerful black families out there who are very rich, very powerful, but you don't really know about it. So they're rich and quiet, basically.
What, do you think someone's making them be quiet then?
No. This is the choice.
What, every single one of them, Jay, yeah?
I wouldn't say every single one of them.
Okay,
because
right.
I can't speak for everyone.
That's what I'm saying.
But there are a lot of powerful people. Some of them maybe even royalty. You know, you don't really know what's going on, but there are a lot of them out there.
Well, look at Obama. Look at Obama's bloodline. He's black, isn't he?
Well, that's.
What did you mean?
I don't really want to comment on that because I don't know too much about it, but I do know a little bit about it. So you know, you can say he's black. You can say he's maybe mixed race or however you want to look at it. I don't.
No, what point I was trying to make? Listen. What point I was trying to make is that even though there's black people, we don't actually know their bloodline for everybody. You know what I mean?
No.
We don't know.
You know, and when people really talk about race, creed, color, and all this polemic, you could title it, label it, whatever you want. I really don't care. Yeah, we all live, breathe, bleed, create, whatever you want to think about it. We're the same. There's only one race, human. You just change by maybe DNA, maybe a bit of melanin. So at the end of the day, this discrimination is disgusting. Period.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah. But race is important though, man.
No, it's not. You're blinded.
Of course it is.
Exactly.
How's it important? You explain it to me.
God, follow, go on.
You explain it to me how it's important.
It's important to me anyway.
Well, no, I'm going to respect your. I'm going to respect your opinion, but I want a definition.
But once again, if we're gonna talk about the black community being stronger, it's important for us to know about one another. So race is important.
Hold on. I'm going to say this now. I'm mixed race. I have multiple different races in me.
If you're Indian or Chinese, you're always going to learn about your things. So race is always going to be important, no matter what you say.
That's not race. That's a belief.
Is that more?
That's a culture. So you're confused in just by what you're saying. So let's go back and reiterate what you said. I want a definition.
Hey, pick your words correctly on there, please, bro.
You know, I'm not having a go at you, but you're being incorrect on how you're coming across because you don't have an understanding.
Software. Hold on a minute, please, guys. Yeah. Yo, software, cool yourself just a little bit, bro. Chill.
I will. You know, fine. My apology. I'll simply say that.
What do you class yourself as?
Human, or should I say Homo sapien? Maybe I'm something else. Who knows?
Right, do you class yourself as mixed race?
I class myself as a living entity. That's the end of it. I'm multicultural, and that's what I know.
Right, you said that you're mixed race.
Yeah, I'm mixed races.
Heritage. Don't you mean mixed heritage? Because aren't we all just human race? I don't know.
Exactly. I'm mixed culture. I have so many different type of cultures in me through historical genetics that I can't class myself as black or white or Chinese or Indian. I simply just class myself as a living being. I'm a celestial being like everyone else.
I'm confused for thinking that for some reason.
How are you confused? If I'm a living entity like
you said I was confused. You said I sound confused.
You do, because you're basically saying it's down to something which is a belief, a culture which has been set up historically, which they've been taught. They haven't been taught or shown any differently to think outside of that box. They now get it because they have the internet and they travel. But for many years, it was just them in their society, their country, and what they knew and what they were taught and
Can I
teaching
ask you
each
a
other.
question? Can I ask you, what's your day job?
What's my day job?
Yeah.
Depends on what I do. I do security.
No,
At the moment, I'm training to do IT. You know, if you've asked me what I've trained in or studied, well, that depends.
What's your job? What's your job today?
What's my job today? Security.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wondering.
Why? You want to get personal? What's your job?
It's not personal. I'm not getting personal.
I answered your question. Hold on, I answered your question out of respect. What's the fact that you can't do the same?
That is read too much book.
Bro, you're making it complicated. I simply asked you a question.
How can you say that, Session? No, that's a bit. What's it? You read too much book. No, come on, now. That sounds very. That don't sound good.
You know, you're trying to label me, and you don't know me.
To be honest.
No, you're labeling me, and you don't know me, and this is what is coming across when I've listened to what you're saying.
Software, chill out, bro. You come in there talking about man's confused and all that, bro. As I said, pick your words carefully, bro.
Probably
you can't tell a man.
Software.
Listen, you can't tell a come in there and tell man a man's confused. Yeah, you can fill a man in some information, but you don't come in there and tell man's confused. Yeah. You don't do that.
Fair. I can retract that statement. If
you're talking to one of my, you're talking to one of my GGs as well, yeah.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
So you see,
Peniros, I think that's a bit harsh.
I'm just being honest. I'm just not. Listen. All it is, yeah. Me and my man, he might be intellectual and talking all this stuff and whatever. Me and him just two completely different kind of fish. I'm just your normal person. Your normal person.
Fine.
Do you see what I mean? Like, we just having a normal conversation. All this, what I'm hearing now, bro, just, do you know what I mean? Just maybe do a little bit more with life. Life's more than what you're talking about. Don't you get this?
I've done so much with life to the point where I've now decided that
I'm come from it, man.
Can you? All right, fine. You know, I was just asking what you meant. No, I don't get it. A man poses me a question, I can't pose the same thing back.
Yeah, but we have to be more cool and a bit more loving to each other. I think it's got a bit wild, isn't it?
I'm not trying to have a go at no one. I'm just simply saying, if I'm going to say anything, I want to be factual.
Yeah, but you weren't talking in this tone. You don't talk in this tone. Software, don't play that sheep shit, man. Yeah, you weren't talking in this tone before. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't come on there talking in that tone that you're using right now. No, chill. I'm talking, bro. In the tone that you're using now, yeah, you weren't using that tone before. You know what I'm saying? You don't know these guys on there. You know what I mean? I tried to tell you that before, innit? That's why I said that to you.
Hello?
My phone's ringing, man.
It must be the other guy that came off.
Yeah, I don't know. I think everyone's been a bit harsher.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Is that Papa G?
Listen, I can take back what I've done if I offended anyone.
This is what I want man to do. This is what I want man to do right now. Hey. This is what I want man to do right now. I want to go back to the subject, yeah? I want to go back to the subject now, innit? Yeah, that's what I want to do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, so Papa G, what's going on, my brother?
Can I just say something quickly, yeah? Can I just say something quickly? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, get on with it.
Yeah, I don't think any of us should be sitting in there, yeah, taking offense to anything. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like I said, any of you lot, yeah, can say anything to me. You see what I'm saying? Call me whatever you want, rare. I'm not gonna get mad or take offense to it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like, because what's the point? It's not gonna solve anything. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like you could even have a heated debate and still, you know, just not take offense and make it turn into something else. You see what I'm saying?
I respect that.
That's all I'm gonna say, innit? Just like I said, I'm not taking offense to anything. You understand? Because at the end of the day, we're all here for the same reason. You understand? Yeah. We might have different approaches and different ways of going, but we're all here for the same reason. So that's all I got to say, innit?
True talk. True talk. For real. We're just thrashing it out. Obviously, we're heated. We've all been locked up, man. We've all been prisoners, so people are going to be frustrated a little bit and shit. But yeah, we do have to be humble and respect each other. I think that's the main thing. Just be humble and respect each other because we're all here for the same cause, and it's nice to be here with everyone.
Yeah, big up Fireman and big up yourself, Annie, man. At the end of the day, all we have to do is be respectful to each other. Sometimes it's more interesting when we have not necessarily a heated discussion, but when we can critique each other a little bit and ask some questions and make sure we're clear on things, innit? Because maybe I think software was looking for clarity. Sometimes software can come across a little bit harsh. I'm going to say this. Honestly, software, maybe relax a little bit sometimes when you talk, take a deep breath. You know what, and ask the person, what is it exactly you're trying to get across before you interpret sometimes. I think that's the point Peniros trying to make to you. And, you know, obviously I get the tone of voice thing, but I think like Fire said, we're not going to get into tone of voice, innit? We can say whatever you like, don't worry about all of that. Just make sure that it's to the point more. You know, like if you don't understand what a man's saying before you interpret him, or if you think a man might have said something that sounds controversial before you interpret him, just ask.
And is it still on?
Everyone's still there?
That's what I thought, because I got silenced. You were saying something that just cut out.
Yeah, what's happening, guys? What's happening? Yo, Shifa. Shifa? Where you at? Static, you there? Who's there? All right, guys. So basically, we started the show today talking about George Floyd, you know, talking about the unfairness of the situation. Yeah. And then we moved slightly to, you know, supporting within the community and how other communities support each other, you know. So, and then it went on to like, it went somewhere else after that. But guys, at the end of the day, what like Annie was talking about is like, it's time that we got to take a stand for your rights as a human being. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't do that, then what really are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you stand for? You know? Are we just gonna sit back and keep letting these things happen? Is that what we're gonna do? Nah, I'm ready to shut off this live now. Right? I'm gonna shut this live off. If no one ain't got much to say, and I want to big respects to everybody that jumped in, everyone on the panel as well. Don't forget to tune in to Annie Get Your Mic on Facebook. You can see her videos. Also,
yo, Sessions is back as well, you know. Do you know what happened there?
You're doubling up. Hey, Shiffer, turn it down. You're doubling up, bro. It sounds like when you do the it's like orchestra. You know, when you're making beats, orchestra. You know what I mean?
Man went full on Dalek there for a second, but listen, my freaking reception has gone crazy up here for a sec. So I've logged in on my phone.
Planet Nibiru probably passed over.
Yeah, Sessions is back here. I just wanted to say one thing here before we got any further. Yeah, like at the end of the day, like I don't think software had bad intentions, and I don't want him to come across.
Fam, listen to me, bro. Don't speak for no man, bro. Let him speak for himself.
I'm not speaking for him. I'm just saying I don't think he was trying to.
You don't know because you're not him, bro. So you can't speak for him. Don't speak for man, bro. You're not his brain. You got your own.
No,
brain.
you know what? It's cool. It's not
even when you say speaking for man.
Listen. Sometimes, people's got to understand is that I don't know this guy. He doesn't know me. I haven't got a problem with him. Hopefully, he hasn't got a problem with me. When you have a conversation, sometimes he's not going to like what I say. I'm not going to like what he said. I'm going to be honest. The way my man started off for me, I didn't rate that one bit.
Yeah, it was quite forceful.
You come on live, and the first thing you say is, you sound confused.
No, but this is the point, though, because what I was going to say, personally, I think that sometimes because it's software like that, the way you made your statement, it came across quite forceful. It's going to get misinterpreted by the person.
No, but Chief, I'm going to be honest. Chief, I'm going to be honest. I'm on the same thing as De Niro. Another man can't come and explain another man to me, bro. That doesn't make sense to me.
It's not even explaining another man, though, cuz. Do you know what you see when you say explaining another man?
It's nothing to even get into. If I want to get into, I would have got into it. I don't need to get on it. I come off, I calm myself down, I come back. Cool. Let's forget it. All I was gonna say
is, let's move on, yeah. But let me just say one thing.
Okay.
Rather than us being so forceful with conversation, yeah, I just wanted to say to software, you see, if you want to interpret what a man's saying, maybe ask him a few questions first. Give him some time to let the words come out, rather than, you know, trying to interpret a man.
Yeah, and listen, this ain't no competition up here, bro. Like, don't forget that. This ain't no. We're all here trying to learn. I'm learning new things every day. You're learning new things every day. This ain't no competition.
That's what I want to say. It's not no interpreting no man, because at the end of the day, really and truthfully, yeah, like, I'm not going to speak for no man. I'm just going to tell a man, maybe relax on that kind of behavior, because at the end of the day, if you said to me, I'd be the same way. If I've said something and you may have misinterpreted me or not heard me properly.
But Shifa, was you listening to the conversation?
I was.
Did you think it was disrespectful?
I thought he had misinterpreted.
Remember, listen to what I'm saying, yeah? I'm saying about Chinese. Listen to what I'm saying there. I'm saying Chinese, Indian, rah. And the only difference is my man don't look at how I look at it.
Yeah.
So you don't need to come and tell me about I'm rascal confused about nothing.
No, definitely. That's quite false. Like,
you saying? Like this. You don't come into the conversation. You don't start the conversation like that.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? And then the man's asking him about himself, and then my man saying I'm nothing. I'm this and that. To a normal person like me, you sound like a lunatic. I'm not being rude in saying that.
Let me say this, yeah. Because I think this is how we become sidetracked, yeah, away from the issue, yeah. When we get like emotional in a way where, put it this way, if you turn around to me, yeah, and said, "Yo, Fire, you're talking rubbish," yeah. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna say, okay, how do you think I'm talking rubbish? Yeah, and then let you explain yourself. Yeah. Sometimes, even him saying that you sound confused, yeah, right? To him, that's his opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he meant it in a rude way.
But that's his opinion. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter if you meant it in a rude way. The way he said it,
where he's trying to put his foot down. Yeah. My man said it in that type of tone. There's no other way to try to pussyfoot around this thing. Excuse my French, but I'm getting annoyed because there's no other way to pussyfoot around it. Do you see what I mean? My man said what he said. I said ages ago. Let's forget about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I'm saying, we're having a conversation. We're having a conversation before. No one else come with no, you sound like this to no one before. I'm a grown ass man, bro. I'm a grown ass man. Don't come and tell me confused about nothing.
I tried to tell him, man.
Simple as.
I tried to tell him, man.
You see what I mean? You might have your debates with this person and that person. I'm not a debatable person like that. So know who you're talking to before you talk. See what I mean? I ain't gonna start talking to someone in that type of tone.
No, but
and the man's asking man about himself. The man don't even know who he is. To top it off, I don't care if you can. Don't even know who he is.
But this is the thing, though, because when the tone becomes forceful, when it's like you're trying to force a situation, that's when the respect levels drop. So I'm kind of with you on that. I'm just saying, I don't think that's where he wanted to go. I think it's just that obviously, you know, a man's trying to make a point, innit? He's trying to make a point. Maybe let
me add something.
Yeah, but don't try to belittle me with your comment, bruv, because no one's here to do that.
Yeah.
No one's here to do that rubbish.
Yeah. But all right, look.
You know what I'm saying? There's no one can make an excuse for him. I mean, but to me, it's a minor thing, you know. I'm in my house, cool. I'm fine.
No, but it's all respect because he apologized as well. It's not like he said something like, and obviously he's checked himself and realized it might have sounded a bit forceful, innit?
Shifty's his solicitor.
Of course,
listen, one thing people don't understand with me, yeah. I'm not this like read books, trying to go back in history or none of this. I'm just me. I'm just a normal person. I ain't trying to do nothing apart from better myself and better people around me. Yeah. So when people come and they start talking about, I'm not this, I'm not that, we need to know this, we need to know that. No, you need to do more of yourself. Reality.
Yeah. Yeah,
because
definitely.
all this information you're trying to feed people is not going to help none of these kids today.
Yeah, definitely.
Why are you not using this intellectual to help the kids?
But this is it now, cousin.
Why are you
What
just
you
sitting
man
in the
have
house
really
reading
done,
books?
but you see what you man have really
listen,
done.
I hope none of you man are doing that.
That's wrong.
No, it's not wrong. I hope that nobody's doing that with knowledge. You're supposed to share it, bro.
Yeah.
I hope that no one ain't just sitting in their yard just watching stuff to themselves. Don't you care
Listen,
for nobody?
knowledge is a good thing, you know, but you got to use it in the right way.
In the right way, yeah, of course.
Right? And I'm telling you, the main thing you need to do today is help these kids. And see that knowledge there? That is not helping no kids. You don't need to come with no grown adult with over 30-year-olds talking about no back in the day business.
Yeah, but
we should be talking as adults about moving forward and bettering ourselves.
Yeah.
Forget what happened 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Sorry, my brother.
Go on, Matic. What are you gonna say?
I disagree with that. That history is very important.
Let me just say one thing here before you continue.
History is very important still.
Can I just say one thing before you continue? Yeah, like I'm glad you jumped back on sessions, yeah, because at the end of the day, you know what? It shows, you know, for the younger generation watching, you know, that we know how to deal with situations and we can handle our feelings and our emotions in a way where, you know, we're growing up about it. If I've got something to say, 100%. I say it. You know, it's not a throw you under the bus kind of thing. And I understand where you're coming from. I'm sure software understands where you're coming from. So,
and let me say something what I've been trying to say for the last 10 minutes. Let me say something, yeah? And another thing I want to say to everyone as well, you see these little things that we got going on now, like these little bickering stuff and all that, yeah? And it's not bickering, no disrespect, you know what I mean? I understand where Peter's coming from, obviously. But we got to get over these things, you know? We can't be doing this anyway. Because we need to all come together, like we got people watching, we're talking about us coming together, but we can't have the disrespect at the same time. You know what I'm trying to say?
100%.
But and it's going to happen as well because not everybody knows each other and differs of opinion. Everyone's different on this panel and no one, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what though? That's why I could honestly say, yeah, you see when you said I'm software solicitor, I can be a solicitor because me and him, we have these discussions. But when it's me and you, like, and we know each other, it's more interpersonal now, isn't it? So that's what I'm saying. I definitely understand where Sessions is coming from because you don't know a man like that, innit? So you got to talk to man with a bit more, you got to take the edge off a bit. Like, just take the edge off, you know?
But the thing is, yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
So even when you don't know a man, sometimes a man might say things in a way where, you know, someone said something and the way they said it, I didn't actually understand what they were saying. But when I thought back, I said, now I understand. But even sometimes just the way a person puts their words together.
Don't you think that's one of the problems in the black community? Someone says something and straight away it's got to be
someone's shooting
you
them
got to
down.
try to better what that person's saying, or you got to try to shoot that person down.
Yeah, that one there, I'm with you.
That's the problem then.
I've got well, we're flying on that one because I'll be honest with you, yeah, I see that a lot. You know, you look at some of the greatest leaders in the black community, then have they not suffered the same fate? You know, that's inevitable. What, you know, I don't want to get too much into this black stuff, man. I'll be honest with you, man. Like, obviously, you know, we've got our community, you know, but there's a whole world out here, innit? So we have to be prepared for it all, you know. And I think we don't want to focus too much on that side of things, you know, like that.
No. Big up Mosslands Minds.
That's why it's hard though when it comes to black communities to start dealing with outsiders, because that's what you got to deal with, negativity too much. Like if we was in a room and my man would have said that comment, he'll probably start a fight or an argument. Because you're not thinking before you talk.
Is it just the black community that thinks like that?
No matter what you say, black people react to stupidness.
Yeah, and I want to say as well, over here, like we like to show respect, you know what I mean? So I don't want people to think that they can come over here, for the people that are gonna re-listen to this on YouTube, this ain't the place to like think like for trolls and stuff like that. You know what I mean? To come over here and just think you can.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it was trolling. I'm not
talking about. I'm not talking about software. Listen, I know software personally, and software knows me, man. We're brethren. Like, he knows me. Right, but look, I'm not talking about software. I'm just saying.
He was making some good points, Paul, in his comments.
Yeah, he was, but I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about in general, bro. I'm talking about in general. Yeah, I'm talking about in general, though. Like, this ain't the place to come over and disrespect because there ain't nothing but top man over here. So it's not the place for that, you know? And also, if someone comes on the panel that I don't know, I want to know that I can protect them too. So I don't want no disrespect from them.
That's nice.
Hey, Moss.
Who said that?
Have you been watching this? Have you been watching this?
Up, Andy. See you, man.
What are you saying?
What are you thinking? What's going on, brother? I can't hear you, bro.
Not all that much, bro. You good though, yeah?
Oh yeah. I can hear you.
Mosslands.
Yes, Annie, you good?
So what? Yeah. So what's new? What's new, bro?
Oh man, I just been up on the mountain recording that rocket and that, bruv.
Oh yeah, did you see it then?
Yeah, clear.
So explain to everyone what happened today and what.
Well, basically, I've done research out the back of my eyeballs in it to find out where I can locate this rocket sky. And I didn't.
Tell them, hey, brother, can you please go back and tell them about the rocket, where the rocket is, and who sent the rocket up?
Oh, yeah. These fools in Florida have sent this rocket up. But there's so many stories, so I'm not going to speak the stories because we don't know what story it is. But basically, they're doing testing, so they flew this rocket up, and basically it's from Florida. So I did my geography and found out whereabouts in the skies it would be. So I mapped out England for like the north and west, and it was coming in the west to north hemisphere. So I got to the top of this mountain this evening. Got there for about 9:40ish. Didn't see nothing, so I wasn't very confident. And then at the last minute, just before I was packing up my camera, it come into the skies. So I zoomed in on it, and it's crazy, man. You'd think a rocket's going up in the sky like a straight line, innit? Like
it doesn't. It goes like this.
Yeah.
It never goes out. It never goes out of the.
Where are they flying it to? If it's going straight, is it going to another country?
It don't come out of the atmosphere.
Exactly. You got it. You know, stupid, man.
There's a barrier. There's a barrier.
Guys, whoever's watching, yeah, go to my videos. It's called "Has NASA Been to the Moon?" and watch that video.
You can't. There's a barrier. There's a barrier that they can't break. They can't.
The firmament.
Yeah, the permanent.
Hey, can someone tell me something? How come no one's, if you think that they've really been out there, how come no one's ever seen no footage of like in the films when they go out to space type?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no one's ever seen footage like that.
Exactly.
But they've got a satellite. What's the satellite called again? The satellite that takes the Hubble satellite.
Yeah.
The telescope. But they've got that, but they can't attach something to the.
Yeah, liars.
Yeah, but the Hubble's controlled by the Vatican there.
Yeah. The devils.
The Luciferian telescope and all that.
Yep.
Right. So software. I never got your opinion on this George Floyd situation.
You know what? I've been doing a bit of research, and to be honest, I'm not gonna say it's unfair. You can't just go and kill a black man like that and try and hide it. Yeah, there was 4 police officers there. Blatantly, people saw. Blatantly, they were trying to keep away the person. What I'm coming across, I don't know whether it's true or not, is that the officer and George Floyd knew each other. They used to go to the same restaurant and eat food and shit.
That's even worse.
You know, that's supposedly what the mayor of their county or whatever they call it, has said. You know, I've posted.
So they're trying to say that like it's Like it could have been an accident because he knew him.
No. There's a lot more to this. The person who's killed him is apparently involved in 3 other killings. So in total, it's like four killings. I think one's another black person, one's some Latino person who had 42 bullets in his chest with some other cops shooting, and there's supposed to be, I think it's another Spanish or Latino person, but he's never been charged. The cases has always been dropped, and even now, while they're doing the investigation, he's been suspended and he's still getting paid.
That's what they do.
But hold on, apparently he's supposed to be their CIA.
Well, the session earlier on told us software that he's actually been charged for murder now.
Yeah, he has.
Well, I don't know because
no, you're feeling me in, bro. I didn't even know that stuff you were saying. I didn't even know any of that. So carry on with all the information that you got, bro.
So apparently, this is what they're saying on WikiLeaks. George Floyd has got something with money laundering. I don't know, but this is apparently is what has been said. I haven't looked it up yet, so I'm still yet to confirm that. But
so what are you saying? So he's meant to be getting done for money laundering before that situation happened the other day.
Something to do with that.
Okay,
anyway.
okay.
But anyway,
right?
he didn't kill anyone. Anyway, he didn't kill anyone.
But the guy who actually killed him is supposed to be some CIA assassin. He's been in a lot of footage, a lot of times when things are going off, people have footage of him being there. So, I'm still digging. I'm still trying to find out what's going on.
Great, yeah.
To pass it to me. You always pass the info anyway.
Yeah, no, I'll pass it wherever I can. I'm not like, apart from coming on here, I will talk because obviously this is my people. I'm showing support, but I don't really talk on these social medias. I'll post stuff. I like to share information. That's my thing.
Yeah.
So, but again, when they were doing the protests, there were undercover cops dressed up as civilians, helping maybe the riots.
As usual.
I don't really know. I forgot the name of the person. Soros or whatever his name is. He paid these people before in other countries. I don't know how deep this rabbit hole goes. I don't have any hard official evidence just as yet, but there's a lot of information I'm coming across, so it periodically it's a shame. What has happened is fair enough. They made a point by protesting, going to the police station, even stopping the police and making a point of it. This is probably why the police didn't outright kill them, which is possibly what they've done in the past, but they took it a step too far. They went and started rioting and destroying properties.
Yeah, but then you see that it was a white policeman who started breaking up the shop, because I saw the footage of that video. You've seen it. It was a white policeman, and they've identified him as well. It was a white policeman who started smash up the thing, and people were going up to him saying, "What are you doing? Stop!" The black people in the street were trying to say to him, "Stop! What are you doing?" And the man was like,
again, they're trying to, like how they've always done, not show the Million Man March, or if they're gonna show anything, it's shown in a negative light.
Exactly.
Just as they show it on the news, just how they're showing it in films throughout history.
Exactly.
Right, and just how they show it in your Bible, your Bible, or whatever holy book you wanna read. It will always talk about the submission and suppression of another race, and usually where you look at it, they come from a place where they usually have dark colored skin because of the environment. So I can't really say too much. Yes, we do need to stand for our rights, and yes, we do need to know what the law is. Can
I ask a question? Does anybody ever think, like, what are they so scared of black people for? Does anybody think that ever? Why are they so scared of black people? Why are they trying to oppress us all this time? Does anybody ever think that?
Well, to be honest, I could never answer the question outright. I could speculate and talk about suggestions, because so far when you go back and you look at things like the car and all of these things, that even the painting, the idea of the painting where you register your idea, these are made by black inventors. There's a lot of inventors.
Not working.
No, I hear you, Mosslands. I hear you. I can hear you still.
Hold on.
The,
Bro, I'm gonna jump out here because I can't hear nothing. I'm gonna jump out and jump back in.
Okay. Can hear you though.
Yo, Shift, you still there?
Shiffy's sleeping, mate.
Yo, bring shit.
Yeah, Session said to bring him back still.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, let me do it. Hold on, let me. Go on, keep talking.
yeah. So basically, to say factually that there is no greatness from black people, I don't know. We dominate sports, not all the time. You know, I have to give credit to other cultural differences.
Yeah, but what you say you have to give credit to cultural differences, but what you have to realize, there are a lot of elite sports out there that black people don't even get the opportunity to get into. So,
which is true.
If it was right across the board fair, I think we'd smash it, mate. They wouldn't even have stand a chance, because look at tennis, elite. Look at golf, elite. Look at car racing, elite. We top them all. Yeah. If we started to get into horse riding, I'm just saying it. I'm just putting it out there.
Ice skating. There is a good black ice skater.
Gymnast, everything.
You know,
Listen. When it goes anything to do with body software, anything to do with the athletic strength and body, we smash it.
I'm not gonna dispute, because you know they got old historical pictures of Africans jumping completely over people's heads, double the size. You know.
Right.
I was simply saying that you can't not give credit when it's due.
I'm not giving credit when it's due, when it's not an even playing field. So no.
I'm not. No, but what I'm basically saying, in all fairness, you can't give credit when it's not due, and credit sometimes isn't given when it's due, because there's so many people that you do not know about, and you're only starting to find about now. Inventors that even work for NASA, giving you the 3D image which you now use in your computers.
I know.
You know,
so there's started all that stuff, man.
You know, there's so many of them which have not been given their dues at the end of the day.
Exactly, a white man take it and run with it.
So to say that you're gonna, what would they fear? Unity, maybe. You know, because if we do come together, there is quite a lot of us, and we're across the globe periodically. You know, and then again, most of us, if we come together, we're enlightened minds. We build stuff. We can actually build communities from the ground up. This is not just talking buildings and infrastructure. You're talking about waterworks and electricity. The list can go on. You know. But again, the main thing which, you know, we or people of color have across the board, which anyone who has less color, is the fact that you absorb light and you are resistant, and
we're melanated. We're melanated.
Which improves your health. Sorry, someone else wants to say something.
You know what I think the problem is, yeah? Like, you see, when you ask that question, like, what do they fear? Yeah? It's like, you've got, it's basically, there's basically, because we're not talking about all of them, yeah? And to me, yeah, within all races, no matter what it is, yeah, you've got people that are insecure, yeah?
Yeah.
And those insecurities often is what triggers hate in people.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And I see black people, Chinese people, whatever, it's in all races, you see what I'm saying? Because you've got people who don't have that insecurity or that type of fear or that kind of hate, yeah, that you can interact with. So these people that are doing these things, yeah, they're very insecure people.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I can agree.
I agree.
I can agree. And usually it's something that they've grown up, they've been shown in the family, they're subjugated to, or they've learned through a film or through education. You know, the list can go on. You know, it's very sad to know that as a human society, we've come so far, but yet we've come and done so little. The most we can do at the maximum is destroy things.
True.
We're very good at destruction. Hands down.
How's your microphone, Moss? Sorry, software. How's your microphone, bro?
It's all right, bro.
Oh, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool.
And smoking his throat.
Sorry, software. Go on.
You know, so to say that we're in a position of not uniting, the human race could do so much better. We've done so much better, and to look at where we are right now, this is some fear mongering thing. That's just despicable. You know, I think we would have come so far that we would have had to not resort to such extreme measures.
True.
You know,
That's
because
why they're making it lazy.
you know we've had successful entrepreneurs, people building businesses. You know, new. Sorry, go on.
Software. Yeah, just to go back on your point here, because I understand what you're saying about the human race and we're all running. There's no this, and I understand what you're saying there. Yeah, but I'll tell you what the issue is. Yeah, all right, is the fact that it's like there's been we could all think like that, and that is well the case. Yeah, but the issue is now, so a lot of people have chosen to categorize put themselves in a category and put themselves as a people, yeah,
in a box,
and
basically,
wage war or hold down other people, yeah, and they put us in that we're in that we're in a category. Look, those are black people, we're white people, yeah, and slavery. When slavery came about, those are black people. This is how we treat the blacks. We're white people. This is how, you understand. So you have to kind of identify.
I can't dismiss that at all, because that's played a big, important factor in history.
White
and it still plays a part now.
Right.
Talking about Willie Lynch.
Yeah, so
it's not just Willie Lynch.
Basically, I can, like, we can all take that stance and say, you know what, we're all of the human race, and there's no basically we don't recognize that, yeah, all right. But then you're not going to recognize the box that people are putting you in, yeah, and holding you back because of that.
All right, can I ask a question then?
He who feels it knows it. He who feels it knows it.
Hold on, can I ask a question?
Well and good for people who don't definitely look fully black, and definitely you walk down the street and people know you're black. You see the thing, people like gay people try to say, oh, you know, black people is like being gay. No, actually, no, it's not, because you could hide that sexuality, but being black, everyone sees it. You see,
can't hide it.
You cannot hide being black.
You can't hide it.
Being persecuted daily just for the color of their skin.
So can I ask something then, based on this? You know, you say a box, and let's just say a prison. What is a prison, or a box? Is the box something that I put myself in, or is a box that I allow someone else to put me in? And should I continue allowing them to put me in it?
Well, that's absolutely right. I think you've got a point there, because no, you shouldn't. It's you who allows them. I always say that. I'm not one of them people who say, oh, they made us do this and that. As far as I'm concerned, we know enough now to know what to do. And it's as simple as that. We know enough.
But don't get me wrong.
Can't keep going back. We need to heal.
Hold on. Don't get me wrong. I do understand that we live in a society where they enforce compliance, and if not, they will kill you. You know, let's be real about this.
Yeah,
you know, they won't say we'll do it outright, but you know, you can look online and there's been reports. You know, so it's a catch-22.
Yeah, but you have to be smart. You can't be dumb in this thing.
Yeah, of course. You know, but you have to weigh up the odds of what you're given as options, and this is where we're coming to in society today, especially as people of color. You know, what is the next step? And this is what the big question is across the board right now.
Unity.
Because, you know, you look at how people are treated in China or England or America. You just throw a pin on the map and look at how people are treated.
Software.
regardless of ethics.
Software, it's unity. Black people just need to unite, and we need to basically fling everyone out of Africa and tell them to piss off, and we take it back. Simple. That's my option. I don't even want to talk about another
But hold on. But who does Africa belong to though?
option. Right now, Chinese, Indian, German, French.
No. When you say, because but don't everybody come from Africa? So everybody's entitled to it.
No.
That's not how it works, man.
Nah, that's how it works.
Ain't it?
Fire on.
Not in it. Not in.
Fire.
No, that's not how they set it up for us, bro.
No, sir.
Huh?
That's not.
It'd be lovely if it was like that. Yeah, it'd be great. But
that's not.
All right. So everybody doesn't come from Africa.
Listen. There's if you ain't black and your hair is not 9 ether, meaning that you're no disrespect Mosslands Minds and no disrespect whoever is out there who might not be of 9 ether. 9 ether, you know if you're a 9 ether because your hair will curl into a 9. If you're a 6 ether, your hair will be straight at the end. If your hair is not a 9 ether, you are not of Africa. I'm sorry to say. You might have come from the generation down, but no.
So where do you come from?
Me, I'm African, man. You're talking about?
No. I mean, if you don't fit what you just said, where do you come from?
Do your history. Do your history.
I can't.
No, I've done my history, but it doesn't tell me.
I got to agree that, you know what, you can't dispute that they still have a right because, you know, they were born with less melanin. Fair enough, they may have had to live in the Caucasus Mountains, but originally they still came from Africa. So he is actually technically right. They still have a right to claim the homeland.
100%. But what you lot don't realize that there were a different type of people who did not come from there. There were Peniros, you need to come in on this one. Because we have to kind of go a bit biblical. You understand what I'm saying? There were beings who came down who were not.
Oh, of course, yeah, come on. Then you know, you're starting to talk about another subject completely.
No, but it's not another subject.
Yeah, but I think you're starting to talk on the chemic side of things now, isn't it?
Hold on a minute. It's not another subject. It's just a different timing, possibly, and maybe even a different dimension. But it's not another subject about being.
A little bit of chemic coming out.
Let me tell you about the Bible. Yeah,
one at a time, please, guys. One at a time.
I'm just going to tell you the thing about the Bible, yeah, because like I said, yeah, the same way as you're going to use it now, the same way as you're going to use it to say, oh, these people didn't come from Africa, yeah, it's the same way it was used to put us to enslave us, yeah.
Listen,
yeah, man.
This is where I'm a bit.
You pick sense from nonsense. Pick sense from nonsense, because remember that Bible, that William Shakespeare Bible, is only just like a snippet of what's really going on. You have to read between the lines.
Look. See right now where we are in life right now. I want to hear about that black stuff and all that slavery and all that stuff right now. I want to hear about survival. I want to hear about survival right now. That don't mean that. See right now, yeah, what's going on, yeah. All right. A black man got killed the other day. Black man get killed all the time, and white people get killed too.
Yeah,
it does happen.
Yeah,
it does happen. So I'm just saying, like, let's not dwell too much into that, innit? Let's stick with more of what we're gonna do now, innit?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying about going back to Africa, and that's where it comes from.
I'm not going to Africa.
Yeah, but even having an African, even you see, you say that, yeah, but right here, either you do that or people unite here in the UK and have something for their own.
So
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying I'm staying here. I ain't saying I'm staying here either.
Okay, because I ain't.
Yeah.
This ain't my home.
Where you not going then?
I'm going to Africa, bro.
Where you going?
I got a few spots that I want to reside at.
Africa's the biggest continent with all the riches. I ain't no fool.
What part of Africa are you going? What part of Africa?
Oh, yeah, follow me. Oh, where the backside?
That means she ain't look that far yet.
Trust me, I know where I'm going. That's not chatting it online, innit? That's a bit personal. So yeah.
Okay.
Can I say this? If we're gonna look for a future, as Panero said, what's the next step? You know, what are we going to do? You know, I personally think you just need to know your rights, and the only rights that you possibly need to know is the original ones, which was stated to protect your human rights, which is the Magna Carta.
Yeah.
Every law which has come from that has been manipulated, twisted, or used, which is actually against the law and is treason. You know, as long as you know those facts, then
right. And
at least
software.
you.
I'm not taking nothing from the people that went through slavery. I don't get it confused. I'm just saying right now, what I see is good and evil, fam. I don't see
Let's
color.
play it straight up.
I don't see color. I see good and evil. That's what I see.
Yeah,
What's
man.
the
Straight up.
What's the 1%? Who's the 1%?
1%ers is not even all people with money. You know, most of these people have influence, own land, or historical reference. The whole goes so deep. It just depends on how you're looking at it. Are they higher up in the military, or are they royal family?
I mean, look, at the end of the day, if we're talking off of the back of what happened to George Floyd, we're talking about oppression, we're talking about racism. Now, if you understand the term racism, you can only white people at the moment could be racist because they're the ones who have the power to keep the black man down. Yeah,
it's not really racist. It's prejudice. It's being prejudiced.
No. Racism is to do with being oppressed. Don't get that twisted, software. Go and check it out. Racism is not just about being prejudiced. Oh, I don't like that person. Racism is to the point where you oppress a race. You oppress a...
Yeah, I heard that though. I heard that. But okay, they're racist. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're racist. And
okay.
Hold on. I don't get that. I don't get that.
You know what I mean? But no, what I mean. Let me say what I mean. I'm still on the same thing as I said earlier. Like, okay, like there's racist people out there. Okay.
Yeah. Stop doing that face.
So we still gotta get on with what we gotta do. Like, you know,
regroup.
There's pedophiles out there, there's rapists out there, there's racists out there, there's, like I said, good and evil. That's it.
Regroup.
If people want to go back to Africa, they can go back to Africa. You know what I'm saying?
But until
you know what you need to do. You know what it is, yeah. And this is my advice to everyone, isn't it? Yeah. Just be at peace with yourself. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Be at peace with yourself. You're not gonna change everything. You're not gonna change the world. You're not gonna just be at peace with yourself, and that's where it starts. And my advice to whoever or the you or be at peace with yourself. Try to be at peace with yourself and better yourself as much as you can. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And those kind of motivational. It's those kind of motivational. We need to kind of learn how to motivate each other. Yeah.
True.
Right, to be the best that we can. Yeah.
True.
Pete, jump me back in a minute. I need to reset my phone.
Mosslands Minds and his technical thoughts, man. Jesus.
No, that's real talk though, Jeff. Real talk. I mean,
True that. True.
No, it's true, Jeff, man. That's what we've got to do. We've got to help each other instead of.
Well, you don't actually agree with me.
That's true.
The truth's the truth, isn't it? The truth's the truth. And it does start there, but it doesn't just stop there. I think once you become one and at peace with yourself, then that's when you're ready to join with the rest who are at peace with themselves. And once you get that whole unity with everybody feeling at peace with themselves, that's when the magic starts. That's when the beauty starts, I should say. You know, and until we all get there within ourselves, it's never going to happen. It's just not going to happen because it's like one big cell that needs us all to be at a certain time, or majority to be fused up and energized at the same time for a big situation to happen. And I really do believe that we all have to be on the same wavelength at the same time for a big shift to happen. And until that day,
what's going on?
Do you agree? Do you agree, software?
Of course, I agree. But to find that one day, I'm not saying we'll never reach it, Will we reach it in my lifetime? I could never tell you right now. There's so much going on to make me think about my personal freedom and what I can and can't do. Is it real or not real? You don't even know anymore.
Do you not feel free?
I'm as free as I can feel within myself, but then you look at these limitations which are trying to be enforced on my life, my human rights and my liability. I have to question: am I really free, or is this some type of prison they're trying to create? I'm going to be as free as I want to be, but until I know that I'm stopped when I need to go somewhere within my human right, because as far as I know, this land or whatever they want to say it was here before they came, and they conquered it or they claimed it. It's been given to us by the Great High. So if I can't walk on the land and feel free, something's wrong. I'm not saying I'm not free. I'm just saying I'm starting to question what they say is freedom.
True.
Where would you want to walk though?
Freedom.
I'm not laughing because it's funny, but I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying, because you're saying you're not free and you should be able to walk where you want to walk. I see what you're saying. I agree with that. But where would you say your restrictions are where you're not allowed and you can't go?
Well, currently, obviously, I'm not expected to be walking on military bases or whatnot. But sometimes you want to be able to just walk on green land, and they say, "Hold on, you can't walk there. There's a restriction, no walking zone." Why? What's your valid reason? I don't expect to freely walk into someone's house. That's their property. I get that.
Yeah, but that's going to be the case, though, isn't it?
Yo, Shifa, can you bring
that's
back
always
in?
Going to be the case.
Can you bring back in Mosslands Minds? He's in the back.
So I do understand about freedom, but it's me understanding that there's still some type of limitations. And when I really look at it, these limitations are increasing every single day. They've just brought in some new limitations that they didn't even get the people to vote on, and we actually passed any changes in law.
What was that?
That was the Coronavirus Act 2020. We never voted that in. They just brought it in. They spoke about it beforehand. They had it planned. They had it all written up. And the police are now enforcing it and walking around enforcing it, telling you it's the law. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure that we never voted it in. Like we never voted it in someone new in the House of Parliament.
But due to the Magna Carta, it actually is not law. They've breached the Magna Carta by trying to do all of that. Because remember,
the magistrates' court is against the Magna Carta. Come on.
The law of the land is supposed to protect us.
Of course.
And so whatever they
no king, no bishop,
exactly,
no queen, no pastor, no government, no military. No one is supposed to be able to take away your human right to do what you need to do to provide for yourself, whether that's to worship, whether that's to work, whether that's to feed yourself or your kids.
So
do you think we should have a police force?
What do you mean by that? Can I ask for you to clarify?
Do you think a police force should be enforced?
They don't necessarily
need. Or it should be taken away.
They don't necessarily need to have police force. I know places. There's a place in Jamaica up in the hills. It's called Akapong Town, Apongkong Town or something like that. I've been there anyway. They don't have no police. They sleep with their doors open. Nobody troubles them. Nobody troubles anyone. They've got their own little community, and nobody causes trouble in that area. No one kills. No one steals. No one does anything. So really, I don't think you do need police.
But what is the police?
You really believe that? You really believe the UK today could last with no police?
I'm not saying the UK today.
God.
I didn't say the UK.
I'm sorry.
Hold on a minute. I did not say the UK. I did not say the UK.
Even that place in Jamaica. Like, listen, I'm Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica 7 times, and I've never heard no parish.
Have you been there?
Places where police didn't go after 10 o'clock, maybe too often.
Have you been
to say it's a place where the police don't police in Jamaica, I can't.
Session.
I've never heard of that.
Have you been to a Kompong town?
I've been to. Nah, I've been to Jamaica 5 times. But
then, so we've been to Jamaica 5 times, and you know the whole of Jamaica. Stop chat.
listen, I put 5 yardies on the phone right now, and they will not tell you about no time when no police don't go on Jamaica.
Oh well, you don't bring them on. Bring them.
I don't believe them.
Bring them because I've been there. I can actually show you a picture there, and you know why?
No, but anyway, do
Bring them.
you really think a place would exist with no police?
You saying
bring
so that place in Jamaica, that place in Jamaica? Are you saying it's not a part of Jamaica?
It is a part of Jamaica, but it's up in the hills. You see, even to drive up there.
Yeah, but the police can go up there if they want.
If they want to,
and they can arrest people if they want.
But there's no need, and they don't go there. They necessarily
but it's still a part of the state. It's still police.
Yeah, but when I'm
Mosslands,
fire.
Mosslands, you been there?
Fire. When I'm telling you, people can sleep with their door open.
Anyone in the chat? Anyone?
They
anyone been there?
They trade with each other even.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but it's still like they've still got the police to hand. They can call the police if they want.
But they don't. They don't.
Of course, that's what I'm saying.
But they don't need to because they.
All right. Look. It doesn't mean that someone can't get murdered. It doesn't mean that it's because.
I'm just saying they live good. They're not because police are there. Police are still here, and police are killing people.
All right, let me break this down. Let me break this down for you. Let me break this down. No, let me break this down. Yeah, if there wasn't no police in UK, yeah, I would have to sit on my mum's doorstep with an AK-47.
Trust me, bruv.
Well, then you're just policing yourselves. People just police themselves, wouldn't they?
But Annie, would you really want to live in a country with no police?
Much murder, how much blood spill would be upon.
You wouldn't be police. There'd be possibly groups of people like vigilantes or people who would be looking out for people like security. It doesn't necessarily have to be police, state police. You understand what I'm saying?
Come on. Just be Mad Max times. Come on, man. People would just be causing chaos, stealing.
I'm telling you, man.
Robbing food.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, Annie. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, coming from a female, yeah, that have to deal with things like rape and stuff like that. It's kind of shocking to hear that, man.
Don't you think I would have my gun?
Yeah, but not everyone. Not everyone's like that, though.
Yeah, but you gotta go sleep sometime.
If that's how it had to be, that's how it had to be. So what I'm saying, before police came in, at the end of the day, we pay the police to protect us. Are they doing their job? No.
No, but you're saying like one policeman out of how many?
It's not one.
Not every policeman is a bad policeman. You got to understand this. That's
Before
like
the
saying
police, there was military.
that's like saying one black man commits a crime. You're gonna put every black man in that category.
Hold on a minute.
How many police?
You can't say that.
How many police have you come across? That's not bad.
Hey, one at a time, though.
There were 4 policemen there.
No, listen.
Even the one.
Listen, I've seen 3 videos a day of officers talking about the treatment of this guy.
Oh yeah.
You can't. You know what I mean? There's no point in saying this. This is the problem. You can't see one thing and then for one person and blame the whole community.
Wait,
don't you see that's what they've been doing for the black people for ages? And now you're just doing exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing.
If there were 4 cops there, yeah, and even one of them cops was stood there and watched that and let that go by, he's a bad cop too in my eyes. Sorry, mate. Accomplice to
freedom. Yeah, but so's the people filming.
Don't the talk.
Everyone there, the people filming, the police, everyone there standing there witnessing. They're all as bad as one another.
No, they're not.
Are you gonna blame the whole entire human race? With bystanders there.
Listen, we could go around.
No, what I mean is sometimes that you have to check what you're saying before you just throw it out.
I'm saying that, and I stick by what I say, mate. I stand by what I say.
But you're blaming the whole police force for a couple things. So if I commit a murder tomorrow, so I'm a black man, yeah? I'm a black man. I commit a murder tomorrow. It's Peniros' fault as well, but he was in his yard sleeping.
No, you're talking rubbish. Because
it's the same thing.
I'm talking about
it's the
power.
same thing.
I'm talking about institutions with power.
Listen, we could be a powerful mafia.
You two are not.
Listen, all you're dealing with there is a powerful mafia. We could be a similar type of mafia, but a legal side of it. As powerful as they come.
Let me ask you a question, Session.
Yeah.
Do you think the police are what do you think the police are there more to do? To protect us or protect government rules and policies and what they
don't you not realise police are some legalised gangsters? Hey, you not suss that one then. They're some legalised gangsters, yeah?
Of course.
That's what they are.
Of course. That's why we
Nothing
don't need
else.
them. That's why we don't
So
need
listen
them.
to what I'm saying to you, innit? They're legalized gangsters.
They're not, man. I don't agree
What
with
are
that.
they?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Listen,
Who
so
said
when
they're
you
not?
can listen, so when you can be killing people and getting away with it and going to work the next day, you're a
Hey, Matt, it
legalized
cracks
gangster.
me up.
bro.
Muslim's eyes was like,
What's your definition of a gangster?
Muslim, like you got like
don't turn it stupid like
profile
that,
pic
bro. I
going
ain't
on.
getting into all that. That's stupid. That's a stupid question.
Yeah, no, because but this is
That's a
the thing,
stupid
yeah.
question, bro.
Passport photo.
We always throw these things out there, yeah. All right, and that's a narrative that I've
Yeah,
heard
but
from somebody that's come
there's a
from
difference in
somebody
just
that's come
using.
from somebody, and
There's
it
a
just gets
difference in me
repeated and
using.
repeated.
But there's a difference in me using a bit of slang like gangster, and then you saying, "What's my term of gangster?" That's a silly thing to ask me, bro. Come on, everyone knows what I'm saying. Why are you gonna ask me the terminology of that?
Yeah, but you're saying that we need. You're saying in one breath, yeah. You're saying we need legalized gangsters.
No.
You said that we need police.
Context,
You
bro.
said that we need the police. Yeah.
You're just trying to get me back because of earlier, isn't it?
No. You said we need police. Yeah. All right.
Muslim.
Then you're calling them legalized gangsters. You're saying that we need legalized gangsters.
No, but at the same time, I'm saying to you, not every police is bad.
Okay,
Like,
so they're not all legalized gangsters.
if someone was to turn around and say, that we did not need police in the UK, you're an idiot. But you can't turn around and say.
So if you say that we don't need legalized gangsters in the UK, you're an idiot.
But listen, when I'm saying legalized gangsters, yeah, I'm just using a phrase, bro. Like, you can kill someone and get away with it. So I'm calling you a legalized gangster. You're just a normal person like me with a badge.
Exactly.
But for some reason, you can get up, shoot a black brother dead, get no nut, don't get arrested, go to work the next day. But you're a legalized gangster.
So why do we need them then?
Because the streets would be worse without them. But listen, don't you understand? Don't you understand that your country is run by a mafia?
Listen, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You watch. Listen. You love to talk about history, yeah? Go and check out history of presidents and go and check out how they're funded. Go and check out how they're funded. All of them, they're all funded by underground criminals.
Oh, who
don't you get that?
know that? Who don't know that?
If there wasn't no police,
so why do you think I'm calling them legalized gangsters?
Because then why can't we be them then? Why can't everybody just be a legalized gangster then?
Go and join the police force tomorrow. You can do that. Anyone can join the police.
Exactly.
You go there, you put the application, and you become a police officer.
I ain't gonna be no.
Don't act like you can't do it. Are you gonna say you can't police? You can't join the police force tomorrow if you
I
want?
don't want to be that gang. I don't want to be in that gang. That's not my gang.
But you just said, why can't we do it? But you can do it.
No. I'm not.
It's a
joining
choice.
that gang, 'cause that's a wickedness gang. Nah.
No, but when I'm saying legalized gangsters, everyone's saying when I'm saying legalized gangsters, I'm being questioned.
Yeah, but
listen, if you check even the English prime ministers from way back in the day, they're all funded by criminal activities.
Babylon.
Yeah.
Talking about Babylon.
Understand that.
Talking about Babylon.
Do you really think these people got the power? They say the last thing. Come on, man.
Talking about Babylon. Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Paul Pinero, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, but do we need legalized gangsters to rule us?
But that's how it is. Is it not going to change?
Can't rule yourself then.
Huh? Say that again.
So you can't rule yourself. Is that what you're saying? We need. So we're so wild that everyone's so wild and bad. We won't be able to. There won't be a group of people who could keep people in their place. But
why would you need someone to keep you in your place?
Because there's some people.
Why would you need someone to keep you in your place?
There's some. We gotta admit, there's people who are off keys, paedophiles, rapists, murderers. So there are a few, and it's not a majority. You know, they are.
Yeah, but you're the one saying you don't want police for these people.
Yeah, but we don't need this state police. You know, I get it. I'm talking about
what police you need then? What police you need then?
Police that you can actually trust, that are protecting you and not trying to destroy you. That type of police.
And what type? That's what I'm saying. So what type of police are there be? Because anything you set up is going to turn corrupt. Don't you get that?
No,
Don't you get that?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
All right, you go live in that little place in Jamaica, yeah, with no police, and see how long you last out there. You'll fly back quick.
No,
you'll fly your little self back quick about freedom in Jamaica. You stay there, you're freedom in Jamaica. You'll be on that next plane back to the UK quick.
I'm a mampy. I'm not little.
Well, your big self then. Your big self will be back to the UK quick. You get me? No, I don't know. You can't be saying what you're saying. That don't make no sense to me.
I'm dead, your big self, you know.
Hey, but all right then, Moss, I know you're listening, yeah? Can you hear me, Moss?
Yeah, boy.
I know you're listening. What's your opinion on what's going on there? Because we need someone else to talk.
Come on, Moss. Back me.
Like, I ain't even commenting, fam, you know?
No, I said no. What's your opinion? What's your opinion about not having no police?
Bro.
You want it.
In my
You want it.
community, yeah, we didn't have police, bro. Like, I'm a gypsy, innit?
Right.
We didn't
No,
have
but you're
police,
different.
bro.
You might have avoided the police.
If we had a problem, yeah. If we had a problem, bro, it'd be dealt with, like, say no more.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Moss.
Exactly.
Thank you. Love you. And that's what I'm saying.
As a nation, it wouldn't work without police. No, you have to have police as a nation. But
if
you broke down the communities to different communities, like it could work without police. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Mosslands.
But that's the difference. That's the difference. But that's the difference to your community. You lot have got it sussed differently. You know how to do it in house without letting the rest of the world know your business.
Yeah, but the session.
You see what I mean?
That's why I said you'd have to break down the communities. You'd have to break down the communities. Yeah, you'd break down.
Listen, they won't let you in their community because you'll come and mess the whole thing up. I understand that. They've got their own thing going on.
What, because I'm a mampy?
No, because that's their thing. Listen. Everyone knows the Chinese and the Gypsy are just always had their own little way of living, innit?
That's right.
And surviving. And no one don't really know.
We welcome any race, creed, or anything. You know, it's down to respect, bro. Like if people respect the way we live.
Hey, by the way, Annie ain't no mampy.
Shut up, Penny.
He's such a liar. That mampy.
And he's a mampy, man.
No, he's not, man.
No,
She's pulling your leg. She's pulling your leg, man. She ain't no
I can hear it in their voice.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
What are you eating at the KFC?
I'm dead. I'm on the floor.
Oh, fuck, man.
No, but you see this though. Yeah. This is what I was trying to say. This is how you're meant to banter.
Of course.
Where you're not being insulted and the people can enjoy it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I am.
But is software still in there?
Nah. Software right in there.
What's the other one? Viv or whatever it is.
Bedtiming.
I think we got another spy in the building.
I ain't even gonna lie, yeah. Whenever I've had trouble with the police, fam, and I've said, they ask you what race you are and that, innit? I say Irish, Gypsy.
Hold on a minute, boss. Hold on a minute, boss. Mate, so we got Emma. Boss, 1 minute, mate. So we got Emma 5 with them. Peniros, who's the other person? The blank one. Very quiet.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. You know what I mean?
I am. Listen, any police are the one at the moment. We don't need them in there.
VIV.
Who's that Viv guy? Hey Viv. Is it Vivian?
That's probably the start of his badge number, you get me?
You know what I'm saying? Viv 6.
We're afraid of no ghosts anyway. Yeah. All right, Viv, if you don't talk, yeah.
Look at the fireman. Look at fireman's picture, man. Viv, look at fireman's picture. Read it.
What does it say?
One ounce bubble up.
No, it don't.
Yeah, that's right. With a ninja man face.
It says Awadi. Yeah, so where we at then? What's
I was gonna
conclusion?
make sure that mic's muted, P.
What's the conclusion?
I thought we were talking about you and your KFC.
No, I don't eat meat. I don't eat. I don't eat flesh.
No, we did a new one now. What's the new subject?
The new
Who
subject.
come back?
The new subject is the food we eat.
We are.
What did you cook today, Annie?
What did I cook today? I cooked some bulgur wheat with some spinach leaves.
Okay.
And then I drank spirulina, maca powder, and hemp protein in almond milk. And then I
Got
had
some maca powder. What is it?
Well, if you're a man, you'll be slim in a week after that, boy.
Shut up, fool. With my mampy voice, yeah.
That's some healthy living, though. That's good still.
No, you said I got a mampy voice. You can tell by the way I sound. I'm a mampy. That's so
Well,
sick.
keep eating what you're eating, yeah. Keep eating what you're eating, you'll be all right.
No, what do you lot eat? Do you lot eat flesh?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you think you need to?
Tomorrow morning I wake up and make some bacon and some beans and some eggs and some toast.
That bacon
Our
part.
teeth are designed to eat meat. Laws of digestive system.
Thank
Am I the only meat eater then?
Thank you, Moss. Thank you, Moss. We don't
What,
need.
so you eat meat either?
I eat fish, bro. That's about it. Fish and sheep, innit?
Okay.
Well, Annie, you don't eat no flesh at all.
Nah.
No, there's fire. Fire don't eat no.
I don't eat. I'm vegan.
I actually grew up not eating meat, innit? My family is vegan.
Oh, really?
Yo.
Pinero, you eat meat, innit?
Pinero's on the phone.
Yo, big.
Yo. Can you hear me?
Pinero, yum the meat, man.
Yo, can you hear me?
Why you saying that?
Yo, Shifra.
Yeah, hear what I'm saying, yeah? Like, it's been a good stream and that, yeah? So big up you lot selves, yeah, for jumping on today. Hopefully you lot are going to all jump on for Sunday's show. We're going to do one on Sunday, yeah? But we're going to be locking off soon, innit? So I'm going to give you lot a bit of time to wrap things up, innit? Like, I didn't want to, like...
Well, Sunday, I've got a couple Instagram lives. If you want to hear some rappers, jump on the Session UK Instagram Sunday.
Yeah,
right, so hold on. So let's do this. Let's do this properly.
No, but Pinero, I need you on Sunday still.
Yeah, I know, definitely. That's what I'm saying. But that's why we need to get this done right now. So Annie's got a show on Sunday. What time is that, Annie?
Between 7 and 9. It's on Facebook though.
Okay, so then you're gonna be doing your thing, right? The session, right? Around what time? 9, 10. Oh, that's perfect. Then we can do. All right, then we can do. All right, then. So we can do a show around after 9ish, then, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should all jump on Annie's. I'll send you the links for that.
Yeah, you lot should jump on, man. I want you lot to come in on it, and I'm open for people to jump in.
And even if you don't jump in, yeah, just have a listen, innit? At least and share it out.
I'm just going to see the guys see if Annie's a real vampy or not.
I don't show myself. You see my microphone, baby.
Oh.
Well, what's it going to be about on Sunday?
What?
What's it going to be about on Sunday?
Oh, it's just going to be about, well, I've got an author. She's written a book for young black guys, like young kids. So it's like daily affirmations. She's a black author. And obviously we're going to talk about George Floyd and how we heal ourselves. Because what I do realize is that it was very traumatic what everybody saw. So I want to know how we're going to heal ourselves. And obviously what's the next step, how angry everybody feels. And, we've
got to learn to love each other more, man.
Yeah, and was the rioting worth it? Because a lot of people think
rioting's never worth it to me.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's worth it, but obviously a lot of people have got different views, so that's what I'm going to be exploring. What's your show?
But that's what I mean. No, mine's artists, singers and rappers.
Oh, okay.
Interviews, a couple freestyles.
Cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that kind of stuff. That's nice. It's like relaxing.
Come and jiggle up with my mampy self.
Hey! My mampy voice.
No, I'm joking. I got to stop saying that. If you got a mampy, I feel really bad.
Don't ever stop. It's killing me.
No.
It's funny. Oh, man.
No, it's been nice. It's been nice meeting you, Annie. That's why I like these type of platforms. You meet new people.
Yeah.
So you got to pick up Peniros Mind for this one again.
Yeah, man. Big boss Penero, man. Big boss. Big boss. Big boss Penero, my little friend there. Oh.
No, respect to everyone. No, respect to all you guys, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, couple weirdos in there you don't need back, yeah? No names.
Man,
Shut up, you fool.
it was nice to see Mosslands again. I ain't seen him for a while. Software.
Man, it was good to see you too, Annie.
Yeah, you too, man. Love you, man. Love you lot. You lot are good uns, yeah? Just keep
No,
it.
definitely.
Man,
Keep
God
it
bless
real.
all of you, isn't it? You know.
No, definitely, man.
Yeah, thanks, Shifa.
Yeah, big up everyone. Big up,
Big up Shifa all day. You know what I mean?
Shifa.
Big up
Oh,
Matic
it's
for
good to
coming
have you
along,
back,
man.
Shifa.
Matic represented today. Hard body still, right? Definitely.
Yeah. I agreed him for once, you get me? Me and all that guys going back and forth.
Dasessions UK and Fire. Check out Mosslands Minds, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I looked at it the other day still. I checked it out the other day. It's good still.
You on Facebook?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I'm gonna. What are you
I
saying?
swear I looked at the Instagram one though.
Message me on
You got Instagram, innit?
I'll send you it.
Send
Yeah, I
them.
swear that's what I was
Yeah.
looking at.
What are
My
you? Are you?
Instagram is Mosslands. If you want my Facebook,
Yeah. What's Facebook?
message me on my Instagram, yeah, Mosslands Minds, and I'll send you it in it.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Nice one.
I keep
All right,
if
guys.
you can't do that,
the session UK, yeah? The session UK.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Take a picture, send it all to your friends, tell them all to follow me. Yeah. Okay,
I
so
will.
thank you very much.
right, to make it much easier, what I'll do is I'll put all the links for everyone's links in the description of this video.
Oh, you're so sweet, man. Bless you.
And it's easier for everyone to find it, yeah. Because not only just us wanna, you know what I mean. We need everyone else to add you lot as well. So
it's true. You're so cute.
Just keep my Facebook off it, P.
If I don't make Sunday if I don't make that Sunday thing though on Sunday, make sure you get that link for that book thing, Pete.
Yeah, no, definitely. I will.
Yeah,
and thanks for everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat watching.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, P. Thanks.
No, yeah, big up.
Nice. Later.
Big up to the watchers, man.
Bye.
Shifa?
Yes, you, man. Big up yourself, man.
Done no shift.
And like Fire, man.
Yes, big up.
Man.
Big up, man.
Muslims every time. You get me? I love how you come with that information. Just keep doing what you do, man. I'm enjoying this stuff, man.
Yeah, boy.
You know, all right, then, man. Go on.
Sunday, yeah. Bless
Keep
up.
it running, man. Peace out. God bless.
Bless.
Done, man.
One, man.
Bless up, guys. Yeah, man, that's how we do this. Out to Peniros Mind. Yeah, so don't forget the Shifa show. We're going to be back on Sunday. We've decided on around 9-ish, just in case anyone missed it. Stay locked, you know. Make sure you catch us on Sunday, you know. And hopefully we had everyone's attention, full attention, you know, like that. So once again, big up everyone that joined the stream as well. Out to J Prophet, you know, he wasn't in the room when we left. Out to Annie, yeah. Out to Sessions, yeah. Out to Beamus, yeah. Big up yourself, man, yeah. Out to Live Lounge, big up yourself as well, yeah. Out to everyone that left comments. GNM Gaming. Who else was there? There was someone else. Foxy, yeah. Big up yourself, Foxy K, yeah. So we're gonna do one now, man. I got things to do. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm gonna jump off, and I'll see you lot Sunday, man. Guidance and blessings every time. Done, man.